start button. Ewan is now live streaming. Wait, no. Ewan is now live. Streaming VRChat, day 492. That's what I wanted to read. And I did some fill in the blank there on my own. Sound looks good. This looks good. I'm late. Hi, I see fire. Hi, air. Air hug. Yuli wave. Hi, Octal Mage. It's Saturday, right? I have to pick up my parents from the airport. I have tried to not looking forward to that. For the sole reason of my mom's gonna be bummed out. Whoa, it's this place again. Hi, Oku. Yeah, we came here because, it was 9:56 when I was launching VRChat. And I was like, I gotta fucking go! Amazingly enough, I actually had all my settings set up by the time I hit the live button at 9. Hi-yo? Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Yuland I see? Hell yeah. It's me! Lunges. Mage hug. Oku hug. Hey yo. I'm trying to go a little slower with my lunges. In the past, I've been like, you know, pew, pew. Hello, Hasakiland. Zuvi, Zuvi, Zuvi. What does Yasuo always say? Huh? What does he say? He has the key. So okay. So Koyo, he just posted a clip yesterday. The clip was Koyo and I being fucking annoying to Zubi. Chat, do this. Where, Koyo finds a key and he immediately runs to Zubi and he's like, Zubi, look what I got. What does Yasuo always say in League of Legends? And Zubi's just like, he has a key, Koyo. He has a key. And then I hear it and I come around the corner. Koyo, Zubi, what's the thing? How does Yasuo get in the doors? He has a key. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Global. He is trying to escape. He didn't even find the key. I found it and gave it to him. I'm making piss. I hated that meme the first time I saw it, Kimmy. Because I really like that song. And, like, I always associated it with a Druid PvP video from Vanilla. Like, literally a video 20 years ago that I saw in... Oh, God. Oh. Hang on. I was in high school 20 years ago. I just took emotional damage. Oh god, I was literally a freshman in high school 20 years ago. Fuck. I watched this video. And it's a druid just fucking destroying people. Part of the reason I picked druid. And it's playing no one can ever tame this animal I have become. It's 3 days grace. And it was like so fitting for a druid, right? It's like animal I become, druid. Totally makes sense. So I love that song because of that PvP video. And then like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I'm making piss. And I was like, no, no, you can't play that song. No. Unashamed promotion. I can't believe this dude's in my chat promoting other streamers. This is unbelievable. This is like the first rule of Twitch TOS. Wow. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing about that. And you redeemed Kupo! I can't believe this guy. 50? It's on a walking emotes. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm at the head pat stretch. Did this get turned? What's going on with my legs? Hang on. No, those look normal. But my legs are like... Icy. Rap is just one of my fetishes. Like a dragon that's pregnant. No head pat people, mod check. Nintendo 64 is 27 years old. There's that for emotional damage. Honestly... Wait, what? Catfix is like... The Nintendo 64 thing doesn't even make sense to me. Because I got a Nintendo 64 when I was 6. But 20 years ago... I was 14. Are you sure on that one? I guess it would feel... It's at like the tail end of 26 and almost 28, right? Just looked it up. That's crazy to me. I didn't even know I got a Nintendo 64 when it was coming out. Released in Japan in 1995. What was the NA release? I was 6 years old. And it was Christmas. Yuli, I got something for you. Be there soon. Oh no. September 29th, 1996 for NA. Wow. Okay, so... Okay. So hang on. Maybe it was 97 that I got my Nintendo 64? Half a year earlier in Europe? Those were the times, man. Can we have that back? Actually, maybe that will happen. Thanks to President Trump. What a good guy. Oh my god, shut. Shutting the helling up. He's not going to give you Europe gets games 6 months before the US does. You're just gonna get better prices than us, and we're gonna be paying more. Which, one of the things I saw was, if you're thinking about upgrading your computer, do it soon, because tariffs. Hi, Gale. Euland is a bitch really mad. What the hell? I understand the bitch part, but really mad? You can't be really mad. At least say my name, Yuli. When did I not say your name, huh? Are you talking about the bitch thing? Because that was at me. You can't fucking take that from me. Hi, Divvy. Mr. Yuland. We are running into a problem. I only have enough points for one more Kupo. Well, that's why it costs that much. Hellos. Hi, hi. Zuvi, you just need to bribe a mod to refund you the points. I am a gasp. Is this the PSO VR map? The one with the Force 1 demo? It is not. I know the map you're talking about, and I love this one. I love that one. This is the other Pioneer 2 map. This one's just a bit more optimized and like, well, not optimized. It just has less assets and download stuff. So this is like, this one is just for standing around in. The other one is for actually playing around in. Let me call up Lost One. Zuvi, if you can call up Lost One and get a hold of him, you get like 10 days of free Kupo. Because I don't know where Lost One is. I haven't talked to him in 2 months. He is, somewhere. And I'm a little worried about him. Same. Where was I? Cammy Stretch? They truly became a Lost One. I really hope he's okay. Same, wish him all the best. Mm-hmm. Oh. I was about to do planks, but we still have squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did find someone else who disappeared. We were talking about Feet Chan lately, and how haven't seen him around that much. His account on Discord is deleted user. So that's where he is. Hi, Bits. Hi, Elder. 10-second squats. Oi. Foot. Okay. I was scrolling through those meme bits with the Lee Harvey Oswald sitting there like pumping it like, yo, I just nailed that shot, and his handler just, oh no. Oh fuck. There were a lot of good memes. I think my favorite JFK meme is the it's the guy in his car. It's a convertible. And he's playing one of those like TikTok games. It's like press the thing and it'll tell you what president you're most like. And he presses it and it's like going through all the presidents, and then it stops on JFK. And he just goes, dude, and the convertible just goes. He just closes the convertible. He's making case on soft serve on stream. Those squats were a bit short. Okay. Okay. I've literally done a singular squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if Bits heard me talking to him at all there. I feel like I'm in timeout after yesterday's streams. And now my stream is just permanently muted for him. Oopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably deserved it. Look, Gale. Look. We talked about a lot of lewd shit yesterday, okay? But half it wasn't even my fault. Half it was like, okay guys, let's talk about this. And then fucking Kimmy there and Crit were like, her boobs and sex and cum and everything, cum sandwiches, and it was just like, alright. Like the first app you downloaded was Lovense. Listen, that's a Gale Ware. It was definitely your fault. I take partial responsibility. Hi, Pixel. Hoi hoi, y'all, I'm here. What happened, Goonland? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This ain't a gooning stream, or so I've been told. You know, honestly, I walked away from those conversations like, hang on. This is my fucking stream. I gotta not be as much like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll change the topic. And I gotta be like, you can mute if you want. This is my show. Hi, Wrath. That's right. That's it, I'm turning up the Lovense. Okay. Who's Lovense? Ewan, did I send you that vid of my cat at the vet this week? If you did, I forgot. Greetings, Ewan. That's right, Corgon. What did you do? That's why I mute you, fuck ass. And that's how it should be. But you and, like, 2 other people were like, oh, he's doing it again. And it just got me in the mood of like, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it anymore. And I was like, I should not be like that. I miss Core. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is chat stream, not yours. Yeah, you can say that. This stream has one purpose. Entertain me while I walk. Sent. Okay. Talking about gooning. Oh no. Who starts a sentence like that? 17:30, 20:30. 3 minutes. I was in the show just now, and I was like, damn. I don't make Hewlin. Like a herd of alpacas tried to eat him pre-Thanksgiving party. What? In the show? Oh, shower. The purpose of stream is to be mauled, to be mad, bully Hewlin. Straight back, goon maxing, what? Oh. Yeah, shower makes more sense. It just woke up. No, it's fine, it's just a little typo. That's a no big deal typo. That one's easy to figure out. It's typos that are like... big dick in my brother's bum. And then you say cat asterisk, and it's like, which fucking word gets replaced by cat? That's when it's like, hold on, what? But yeah, I'm a huge fan of doing whatever the fuck you want. It's awesome. There's an extent to it, right? Like, if you're sitting there, I love racial slurs, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. I don't care what people think. And it's like, okay, buddy, fuck you, but... Win the Shower Ewan stream? That actually happened, like, 4 or 5 months ago. I'm not against another one. Racism unmuted. Shut up, Bits. Halfway there. 1 minute and a half left. Hi, Sobra. What a time to join chat. We were talking about, you know, you should do whatever you want. You should do, you know, what supports you and things that you like. You shouldn't try to appease others too much. Unless you're, like, bad and like, I love racial slurs. 1 hour and a half left. Damn it. Zobra, wave, half. 1 hour and a hand left. 50 more seconds. Appease me on my lap. Okay, listen here, buddy. 40 seconds. You don't listen to me. I get called a bad influence. You're a bad influence, Bits. But you can be nice when you want to, when you need to. You are having fun doing thing with point. Well, I'd still have fun. I was just trying to bend for others too much. 15 seconds. No streamer that thinks he should be able to say racial slurs, and he gets 1 average viewer. Does general statement? Yeah. Bend over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm dope, and you've never had this high a dose. Hell yeah, bits. Yeah. I sneezed, but none of you heard it. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Which one? Because I get to have 2 Thanksgivings. I'm having Thanksgiving with just my mom and dad. And then I'm doing a pseudo Friendsgiving with family, friends, and my uncle and my parents. So there's a 6-person Thanksgiving, and then there's a 3-man Thanksgiving. On the actual day, I actually don't know. Trackers. I need to do that thing. Watch Icy dance. Tragic. Yuckler. Why are you calling Bits slurs? Because he respects me more for it. I think. I do? I'm of the opinion that I don't like them. I don't like saying them. I can find them funny in the right context, but you will be very hard-pressed to ever hear me say a slur. But if others say them, I'm very open to it being, not malicious. I'm very, they probably weren't saying this because they are actually racist. Most of the time it's humor or what I call a sense of camaraderie. I'll give you an example. I have a friend. She is trans. Grew up gay. She and her best friend call each other the FA slur. Constantly. That's an embracing the word, right? That's oh, people are gonna call us this? Well, we're gonna make it so that it's not, hurtful for them. Right? And so, for them to get in trouble for that, for someone to be you shouldn't say that, is bro, this is my best friend. This is how we've grown closer together and, overcome adversity and dealing with this in our lives, because we have dealt with a lot of people hating us for this. It feels inappropriate to be don't you say that. Obviously, they gotta say it less around other people, because they're just gonna cause problems if they do. But with each other, it's a very normal word for them. Where's my Thanksgiving? Whichever one will be better. I imagine the 6-person one will be better, but we'll see. Hog wins the 2 Christmases. Think I'll do Thanksgiving in VR chat? My family is traveling and I'd rather just eat a burger. That's what I did for 3 years. For 3 years, my Thanksgiving and Christmas was just, I'm gonna spend them with friends. And mom and dad are gonna send me a honey-baked ham. Do. I have no family remotely close by, so I've been doing VR Thanksgiving for the last 3 years. Oh, surprisingly enough, I always get 20 people who show up. That's different in my opinion. Free American? Okay, but I guess there's levels to this? Yeah, for a penny. I grew up with that word. Turkey burger. I also kind of grew up with the FA word. You know, I saw it a lot on South Park, saw it a lot on Adult Swim. A lot of the, like, 2000 sketch humor that I saw on YouTube fucking threw that word around. And, you know, it's the definition has changed. It's not as appropriate anymore. It probably was not that appropriate then, but, you know, because we grew up around it, we thought it was. It's, yeah, I mean, words just change, right? I don't know. A lot of them are things that I'm very easy to cut something out of my vocabulary. I'm still not sure, why are you calling a Niji Sisti? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I just said a bad word. It was, Niji sister? I just don't say it in a professional manner. It's a time and place thing. I'm very easy too, Ewan. Okay. For me, it's very easy to cut a word out of my vocabulary. I might say it once or twice out of habit after that. But if somebody says, hey, you shouldn't say that word, I'm just like, okay. This is something I got from Sea-Dog VA from Trash Taste. He was talking about it. And I know I've mentioned this before, and people are like, you are way overthinking this. But he was playing Apex Legends. And he's like, oh my god, this guy's lagging. He's jittering around like a crackhead. And somebody was like, you shouldn't say crackhead. There's racial connotations to that. And Sea-Dog was like, I don't know if that's true or not. But, like, if it is, I don't want to be, you know, on the wrong of this. And it's very easy to just not say it. So I won't say it anymore. Oh, shut the fuck up, Lamau. I understand possible racial connotations to it. It is a bit of a stretch. To me, that's one of those words that, like, you're reaching if you think it is, because definitely nobody associates it with it, right? Is Bits okay with you calling him a Niji sister? Yeah, that's a reach and a half. I do see some logic to it, though, Bits, right? Like, when you think of a crackhead in your mind, what race are they? For me, you know, it's someone who's black, and I'm like, that does kind of make it seem racial in my mind. No, I get it, but still. I blame the advertisers and centralization of the internet. Not sure why you are calling Bits that. It's okay with you calling him a Niji sister. By the way, Global, thanks for the raid again. I'm really trying to get you back, but it feels so unfair. You've raided me like 5 times now. I always double take whenever someone says Jap in reference to Japanese people. But I know like 80% of the time it's not meant the way they think it is. So Oku, we actually had that with Zuby. I don't know if he's still here. He was like, I don't remember what he was playing. Probably like a game like Hearts of Iron or something. And he was like, dude, the Japanese, but worded that way, are destroying me. I can't stand them. And he got automodded. And he was like, what? Why did that word get automodded? And I'm looking at it like, Zuby, there's a lot of racial, like, baggage to that word from World War II. Like, they were putting them in internment camps and saying that. Like, that was the word. And Zuby's like, what? Oh my god, I had no idea. As long as he doesn't call me his, I don't care what he calls me. No, I get it, but still. I get GTA 5 Trevor when I think crackhead. You immediately think of someone who's black? What? Admittedly, I think of the Dave Chappelle sketch with yo got any crack, and like that whole sketch. That's my first thought when I hear the word crackhead. As a black guy, I think about it too. This shit again? I am going to go Doki Bird on your ass. What does that even mean to go Doki Bird? I think about the Dave Chappelle sketch too, yeah. Now, I don't know if that, like, connects it, like, so, earlier I said, I think of this word, I think of someone who's black. I don't know if that's actually me thinking, like, of black people and that stereotype, or if that's me just thinking of Dave Chappelle, who's a comedian who had a whole popular sketch about that, and he just happened to be black. It's one of those, like, I don't know, both? I think that's different from thinking of the sketch. I do too, but, like, if it wasn't for Dave Chappelle... That guy just fell off the cliff, I forgot about this. If it wasn't for Dave Chappelle, would I still think of that? Like, unless you watched the sketch and thought black people must love crack. Oh boy. I don't know. It's one of those, there's 3 lines of logic here, and I don't know which is the one that happened. I really hope my drink is cold. I left my big bottle of filtered water out on the counter last night. When I opened the fridge to get it, it wasn't there, and I looked over to my right, and I was like, oh, shit. So I put some ice in it. I'm just hoping it's cold. It is not. 3 ice cubes were not enough. Blah. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like Bit said, it's a reach and a half. But, like, at the same time, there was that person, Sea Dog's chat 3 or 4 years ago, that was like, hey, this is racial and it bothers me and you shouldn't say it. So in my mind, I'm like, if there's even a possibility it is, I don't want to say it. You wrap your bottle around a wet paper towel and toss it in the freezer. It's a quick way to cool it down. It's a very insulated bottle. I don't know if that would work. But, normally it's just, I keep my, filter in the fridge. And then when I pour it into the water bottle, it's cold for like 5 hours. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boy, Space Fish. Fish. I totally got distracted. What's a story that I have that Space Fish would like? Alright, here's one that Space Fish would like. I still need to buy a ribeye steak for the next week. My annual steak dinner. Something about space or fish, just guessing? No, so this one's about a rural town in Japan. You called me bad words. I very specifically said I'm not going to call him bad words, even though he would respect me more. Fish fact. So in Japan, there is a rural town. Way away from the cities, not quite in the mountains, but, you know, the boonies. And this town has a problem with monkeys. These monkeys keep coming down from, like, the hillsides and trying to steal their crops and whatnot, and fucking with their shit. So what has this town done? Well, a great transition. Monkey problem. These what? Monkeys! 3 wives of some of the farmers have taken it upon themselves to deal with the monkeys. They have each got airsoft rifles, and they are on duty. And when the monkeys come down, they start shooting them with airsoft guns. They call themselves the Monkey Busters. Literally, like, 3 elderly women, like, aged around 65 years old. Just up in a sentry tower. Not on my watch. With a fucking Airsoft sniper rifle. Don't let them get one of those guns. I've seen a trained monkey with a gun before. That shit is crazy. Yeah, so in the comments, people were saying, monkeys are a problem in all of Asia. Technically, the comment started with, Japan is a different world. And somebody then said, Asia is a different world. And then somebody was like, yeah, actually, Asia has a real problem with monkeys because they are pretty smart and they have opposable thumbs. If you're irresponsible with things like guns, the monkeys have gotten a hold of them, and they're smart enough to figure out how to use them. They're not reloading them or anything, but, yeah, they can figure out how to point them and shoot them. Yeah, monkeys are actually no joke. That shit is crazy. Okay, Frieza. Hi, Unknown. They should make a movie about that. Planet of the Apes, Spacefish Hug. But instead of apes, it's monkey. How many Planet of the Apes movies are there? Because I know there's the old one, and I think there's a second old one. But then I think there's like 3 modern Planet of the Apes movies. 5? There's 5? Pixel, do you recognize this video, by the way? Oh, okay, so there's 2 old, 3 modern? 3 too many. Pretty sure there's 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, it's the video I was with you for. The one you messed up, like, coming out. Yep. Yep. You say the one I messed up. That's like half of them, by the way. I'd say the majority of them I've had to do multiple takes. But yeah, this is the first video that it was like just me and Pixel in a call. I might be able to record in Discord again after I reformat. Once I do that, my computer might run smooth enough that I could just be in Discord when recording. Because I used to, and then I kind of stopped when it would just run choppy. And it's like, well, I'm getting these lag spikes, so I guess I can't be in Discord. I was going to reformat yesterday. No, I didn't. If I reformat. Look, I say, I'm one of those people that, like, at the start of the day, I'm like, I need to get this done. And then when the day happens, I'm like, look for any excuse not to do it. Dude's always talking about reformatting. I asked you yesterday. Yeah, well, okay. Here's a little secret for you guys. When people ask me about something, or an expectation of something, it makes it harder for me to do. So, like, I have to, like, build myself up to do something like reformat my computer. And the moment somebody's like, hey, have you reformatted? Have you started that yet? I'm like, nope, and it's happening tomorrow. I fucking hate my brain for that. But there's just a lot of that going on in my head. You gotta put down an alarm that tells you to do it, and then follow through. Which is why I feel bad today. Okay, so Icy Fire showed up before stream. He was like, did you do the reformat? I was like, no, please stop asking. That's not something you should feel bad for. Unintentionally slowing you down. That's not something you should feel bad for. Because if anything, you're like showing care and like appreciation. Like you're literally like checking in like, hey, how'd this go? I know you were working on that. Oop, Yulin messed up here. Did I? I don't think I did. I think I had a take where I went down the wrong path here. I was like, oh, I gotta restart. And I lost like 2 minutes of footage. But yes. My parents are the fucking worst for this. They'd be like, did you do that thing? No. Did you do that thing? No. Did you do that thing? No, please stop asking. Did you do that thing? I really want you to stop asking. But did you do it? No. I did that with my neighbor. They were like, when are you cutting the lawn? And each time they asked, I pushed it back a month. I told you to take your time. Not 100% my fault. Yay. It's no one's fault. It's literally only my fault. You know, I can say, oh, people asking me makes me want to put it off, and so it's not my fault. It's still my fault. I still gotta fucking willpower over mind and get it done. Gun range near me is hiring. Time to update resume and send it in. Hell yeah, good luck. I can't wait to see a video of Bits where some dude is posing with his friends like, look dude, we're at the gun range here, I'm gonna point it right at your face, and Bits then like grabs it, he's like, what is wrong with you two? Hog, guns, good luck, good luck. Oh god, that clip. Dude, it's like, I'm kicking them out instantly. It's so like, how the fuck? How the fuck? Hi, monkey, monkey, monk. And I'm keeping your gun, report me to the police. Hi, Yulin. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Octomage. Hi, Fire Mage. Hi, Oku. Yulin, what are your thoughts on drinking raw milk? Don't. Like, just don't. A bunch of people just got sick in Idaho for that. Because some idiot was like, they're putting the mind control fluoride in the milk. They're putting the vaccine in the milk. If you never got vaccinated, they're putting micro doses of vaccine in the milk so that you drink the milk and you get the vaccine. Hi, Violet. And so a bunch of people in Idaho who saw that were like, holy shit, we gotta not buy store milk. Good thing we're all farmers and we can go get our own fresh raw milk. And then they all got fucking sick from it. How much does a gun range pay, I wonder? Hoy monkey. Hi, Bits. Raw milk straight from the tit. Police would award you, Bits. I don't know if the police would award Bits. The police would, like, have that 2-button choice of, like, hey, good job with the gun thing. And also, like, he's black, so do something about it. They're putting estrogen in the milk. They're making the frogs gay. Please, I hope so. E. coli. I'll let you know when I found out. It's a range host position. ACAB, assigned cop at birth. Really, Pixel? I gotta let you go. I gotta kick you out, Pixel. That's... I'm gonna be racist here, and I'm racist against cops. And if you were a cop at birth, then I'm fucking racist against Pixel. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. Fuck cops. Racism, let's go. Assigned crop at birth. I was watching Joker last night. Yeah, the cop race. Gah. Alright. Today, I'm gonna try and do the reform. I'm not gonna say I'm going to do it. Because I've said I'm going to do it like 3 days so far. I'm gonna try and get it done. Should be fine. Really doesn't look like that difficult of a process. The thing I'm concerning about is logging into everything again and setting up OBS settings. That's like my only concern. Yeah, the cop race assigned dropped at birth. Save your OBS shit. Save the OBS settings. Export the profile. We've done that already. It's just one of those things where, like, all the videos explaining how to do it are 2 years old, and OBS has changed since then. So I'm like, oh boy, I hope nothing goes wrong with this slightly different process than what's being described. Hi, Lord Arbiter. That hasn't changed? I don't expect it to. I honestly don't expect to have, like, any problems. But, just in case. Someone that does this every 6 months, I would know. Okay. Okay. I saved the OBS file. Like, the OBS Studio file. And I have a backup of that. And so I'm hoping I just go back to where that, when I re-download OBS, I take that file and replace it. And I'm hoping it's all good there. We're at 1 mile. Okay. So I didn't reformat yesterday. I'll tell you guys what I did do. I woke up from my nap. And I saw Koyo. I saw Koyo still streaming, on fucking World of Warcraft. I've been trying to get this dude to play World of Warcraft for 5 years, and he's like making a character on the hardcore new Classic realms. And so I was like, I hate Classic. I don't want to play Classic, but I was like, oh shit! And so I fucking instantly made a fucking hardcore Classic character. I fucking just leveled in hardcore Classic for 2 hours yesterday. I got to level 7, I think. This was it fun? It honestly was kind of fun. Hi, Ikaros. Good morning, Elin. Good morning. It was fun, but like, one, it was fun because I didn't die. The moment you die and you lose everything, it's like, I am no longer having fun. But also, like, it was fun because I was, you know, low levels and not dealing with the bullshit. I'd probably be okay with just a standard Classic server. But hardcore Classic is, like, fucking stressful. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm good, I'm good. We're 1 mile in. We're walking through Lornar's Pass in Guild Wars 2. Have you played many MMOs, Ikaros? I've got walking videos for 5 different MMOs so far. If the tutorial's more than a day old, it's too old for Elin. Well, they fucking, like, hide shit. Like, they have a perfectly fine process. And everything's, like, where you would expect it. People make videos for it. And then these companies are like, no, we need to change everything. And it's like, bro. Good morning. I love hardcore games. You have to get used to losing everything. Adorable cutie Ikaros. Every day he doesn't format is another day we add another mile. Oh no, don't say that. I like the idea of hardcore servers in the context of like a one-off event. And so Diablo 3 did this. When Diablo 3 was coming out, as part of the promotion for the game, Blizzard sponsored 16 YouTubers. And they split up into 4 groups of 4. And they all made hardcore characters and played on the same difficulty. And they were just going through the story together. And if one of them died, they like hard shut off their mic, like just muted them and kicked them out of the Discord call. And, you know, they were done. And this went until, you know, each group of 4 only had 1 person left. And then they merged the 4 groups. And then the last person standing of that group got some bonuses. Or got like a cash reward or something. But like, I remember I was watching JonTron do this. I think Peanut Butter Gamer was doing this also. And like, the death I remember is one of them, they're in Act 3. And there are these flamethrower things that like pop up and just shoot fire out. And then it turns off. And you basically just wait for the fire to stop and run through. Well, one of them didn't see this at all. And they just stood right in front of it. So they're like a wizard casting lightning bolt. And the fire just turns on and torches him. And he goes, oh no! Ah! His mic just cuts out mid-screen. And that was him dying and getting kicked from the Discord call. And the others are sitting there like, oh my god, he's dead! Fucking the dude is dead! And it was like, it was really fucking funny. And doing like a one-off event like that, that sounds fun. That sounds cool. So like, they killed Kenny. I imagine like with hardcore WoW, you have like however many people playing WoW together on hardcore. And the goal is like, you know, the first person to get to level 20. But like, if you die, you're just auto-lose. You can't even make a new character. You're just dead from that. JonTron is funny. I just wish he kept his mouth shut when it came to political stuff. I'm okay with people opening their mouth with politics. I just wish he wasn't fucking racist. Which, yeah, racism goes hand in hand with political stuff. Literally the same stuff, North Prince. JonTron is really funny. I want to like him so much, but then, like, the shit he says is just like, dude, come on, buddy. That sounds really fun to me, though. Like, 3 people or fucking 50 people, racing to do a thing in World of Warcraft on hardcore. You want to go fast. You want to push yourself. But it's hardcore, so you can't go too fast. There's consequences if you fuck up. I hope they had an Iron Man hardcore mode in Stalker. Oh no, don't say that. I think I mentioned my CDDA death after 3 days. Sucked, but I learned a lot. My neuron is going better. Hell yeah, they killed Kenny. Me with literally any streamer. Actual racist or a bummer. Yeah, on my way to head Pat Elin. Racing sounds like JonTron. I remember when it happened. It was that interview with somebody. And he started saying the super racist stuff about minorities and immigrants. And it was like, dude, stop. What are you talking about? And a lot of it was stuff that, like, it was racist and misinformed. But it also was, like, kind of some dog whistles. So it was like, oh, you're paying attention to some, like, really, really racist stuff. And he got kicked out of everything. When it happened, he was, like, removed from so many things. I remember I'd been really looking forward to Yooka-Laylee. And he got kicked out of that. Then Yooka-Laylee ended up sucking anyway. Hi, Joe. Oh boy, walking time. Tragedy, your favorite streamer is also extremely and unironically racist. Like, where's this PR person? Shut him up. Maybe those views got him removed from Game Grumps? They've talked about what happened with Game Grumps. It was, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but it was like creative differences, and JonTron was like, I'm ignoring my own channel for this. I'm depending too much on this, and I feel like I've just abandoned the JonTron channel. So he wanted to go back and focus on that, and I think Aaron Hansen was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? We have this fucking cash cow and other people depend on us now. Why would you throw this away? And so there's a real tension there between the two. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. It's been years. I know they've both talked about it a little bit. But obviously it could be, that's just what they're saying. And the real reason was the racism stuff. Actual racists make me smile and laugh and shake my head. So long as they aren't physically hurting anyone, it's just silly to see someone still be so intentionally self-sabotaging and willfully ignorant. I backed that fucking game. I did like 4 levels of it, Oku. And I just got like sad from it. Because it was like, wow, I get it. Half the development team made Banjo-Kazooie. And like, you're still hard as a rock because you made what a lot of people consider to be the greatest video game of all time. Because you made Banjo-Kazooie does not make Yooka-Laylee good. You still have to make a game good when you make a new game. And they just seem to have this mentality of like, well, we made Banjo-Kazooie, so anything we do is good. We're the makers of Banjo-Kazooie. I remember there was so much like referential stuff. And like fourth wall humor. And just like self-deprecating jokes at the start of it that was just like, dude, are you trying to get me to fucking quit? This fucking sucks. And then you actually get into the game, into the levels, And it was just so uninspired. They literally just did the same 10 challenges every level for the first 4 levels. Like, the first level has a minecart race. You get in a minecart, you collect gems as you jump up and down along tracks. It's like 2D, you just jump along the tracks. They did that in the second level. They did that in the third level. They did it again in the fourth level, and it was like, okay, I understand doing it in like 2 different levels, maybe 3 different levels of 8 levels. You cannot do it every fucking level. Like, this is so fucking uninspired and uncreative. It deflates them when I smile and wave like a 1950s infomercial. Did you know half the development made Banjo? I love seeing that whole idiots who flood in thinking they're in good company moment when I'm sitting around joking with friends, and then it's like, oh wait, you're like a real life racist? And then everyone gives them that red party cup stare. Hell yeah. I haven't dealt with it in VR chat at all. I've seen like a few just random kids throwing slurs around in like Publix, but it's like, oh, I've seen you for 5 seconds, and I'm never gonna see you again. And that's extremely rare because I don't even remember the last time I was in a public. Probably when I was setting up stream and, you know, clicked join world and accidentally went to a public instead of making a friends only. I've heard a few, you know, slurs at like party worlds, but like I assume that's coming from a place of like I said earlier, not malicious racism, but like camaraderie, humor, context, right? Like I joined a friend recently and I heard the N-word so many times, and like this is really funny. I learned that, you know, all of them were black anyway. And then the one white guy in the group said it. And he had a pass. It was fine for him to say that. Nobody was mad, but they still roasted him over it, and it was really funny. Yeah, if you go to the Black Cat Public, you'll hear some shit. I never go Public Worlds. I've never been given the red cup stare because I was never invited to a party like that for. Publix, not even once. Occasionally a kid will wander into a rave and they get kicked so quick. Okay, but what N-word? Go out and have fun? I've seen ERPs throwing slurs at each other in a public instance. The Black Cat once. It was, wow. Let's see what Automod didn't like that Violet said. So my half-sister is 1/4 black, but white passing, and 14. And she started saying, at school. And I had to explain, can doesn't mean should, because people kept losing their minds. Euland added that as a permitted term on Automod. Oh, I didn't really want to add that as a permitted term. I just wanted to allow the thing. Honestly, the word's not that bad. Yo, I still say that. I'm trying to think of an example of the, you technically can say this, but wow, you really shouldn't. I say it when there are children and elderly nearby. It's also a Spanish word. Like that one time Twitter tried to cancel Crayola. I mean, the context is very distinguishable between the two, right, Pixel? Well, the femme version is a Spanish. I remember that. I actually don't remember this. Speaking of Twitter, did you guys see how fucking cringe Elon Musk has been lately? I mean, aside from all the political corruption he's involved in. But recently he had like a fucking middle school edgelord post where he's like, I have many enemies, They're all buried in a graveyard behind my house. I don't want to hurt people, but I will if I have to. So don't put yourself in the line of fire. And it's like, bro, what? What are you, fucking 16? Holy shit, dude. You're a grown man. Act like it. Put your edge away. You're scaring the children. Fucking loser. Junie. Literally Junie. Lately, I don't remember anything. I know Oku. Jesus Christ, way too dank. Ringing deeps? Okay. Thank you. Twitch.tv/Euland. I don't remember anything. Hi, Violet. No, I haven't blocked. The 21st night of September. You'd hope it's distinguishable, but they still got a little traction over it. It's so dumb when people get traction over stuff like that. I just have porn on Twitter. Friends, memes, and porn. And one political account. Eyes of cringe, same. Junie, did he really know I? Yeah, it was like something he did yesterday that like, he was literally talking about the graveyard full of his enemies, but he doesn't want to hurt people. Thank you, Euland. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Twitch.tv, Euland. Divots, whoa. Hug, Violet. Elon's not even worth the energy for me to go out of my way to block. If you're on Twitter a lot, you probably should block him. I think I have him blocked and I don't see him on Twitter. But I see him a lot on Reddit. Because anti-work and work reform love talking about him. Hi, honey. I don't even see him on Twitter? Yeah, I think I have him blocked so I don't see him on Twitter. I know for a while he was like, I'm like Tom and everybody's gonna be my friend on Twitter. And everybody's like, hey, this fucking sucks, dude. And so everybody was blocking him. And I think he's like, okay, it hurts my feelings to be blocked. So if I don't push all my tweets, I won't see them blocking me. Haha. Maybe I blocked him a long time ago, which explains that. I see Elon as a recommended fellow. Yeah, this totally matches the vibe of my feed. Right? I hate how this past year he's just looked like a complete fool and idiot, but shit is working for him. I'm genuinely like, oh, god damn it. I hate how much money can do you. How much you can do with money in this country. Fucking eat the rich. What's another story I have? Okay, we were talking about guns. I have a gun story. This one's for you, Bits. Well, it starts off for you. Oh no. There was a gun shop in Indiana. And this guy, he's in the gun shop. And he's like, oh, I gotta go use the bathroom. Do you have a restroom I can use? And they're like, sure, it's right over there. And so he goes to the bathroom. And while he's in there, there is a portrait of a naked man on the wall. Just a naked guy. However, nailed to the portrait is a small board that covers up the dude's dick. But it's like only held up by one nail. So if you really wanted to, you could move it to the side and see the dick. And this guy, he's in the bathroom. And he's like, I don't really want to see this. But like, they went through a lot of effort covering this up. That's like kind of weird that they like have this picture and hung it up, but also went through the effort of covering it up. Did something happen to it? Like, did somebody vandalize it? I gotta know. And so, you know, he gets up off the toilet, washes his hands, dries them off. And he takes the board and he tilts it to the side so he can see the junk. And an alarm goes off. An alarm that everyone in the store can hear. And he's like, oh, you motherfuckers. And so, he leaves the bathroom. And the store owner's like, woo, woo, gay alarm. That's some shit I would do. He's like, you motherfuckers. The post was called, like, Curiosity Killed the Cat. And he's like, I fucking hate this store. I'm coming back here next time. That shit's so dumb, but so funny. Because the moment you hear the alarm, you're just like, oh no. Stores like that 100% can have my business. I would very much want to be there and see someone else trigger the alarm. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they had a gay employee who, like, you come out of the bathroom and the one gay employee is like, hey, and you're like, no, I just, no. I would have just went out the window. That shit is so dumb, but so funny. Could you imagine if, like, you were there with your dad or something? Could you imagine, like, your dad triggers the gay alarm and he comes out and you're just like, bro, father, what the hell, dude? Yeah, I would not want it to happen to me. It would be tough coming out to your parents after that, but you have to. Sure. I'd make fun of him so fucking much. If that happened to my dad, I'd be sitting there like, so, are we gonna talk about this? Or are we just gonna pretend it never happened? And he'd be like, there's nothing to talk about. I was just curious. And I was like, yeah. Oh, you were curious, alright. He'd be like, okay, Yulin, stop. It's not gay, it's just good art. Bye, curious. Where's the window at? Because it's a like a gun store bathroom, I'm assuming the bathroom doesn't have a window. I could be wrong. But my assumption was that, like, there's no window to jump out of. That's so fucking funny, though. Where's that skit where the kid asks what he heard in the night? And Dad keeps trying to bribe him to forget and never talk about it again? Yeah, you guys were fighting! And, like, Mom was like, blam, blam, blam! She was like, oh, baby, don't stop! And who's baby, by the way? Are you guys having a baby? Time to make a new window. Crashes through wall out of embarrassment. You know what that reminds me of, Violet? There's the mattress store Key and Peele sketch, where this real nerdy guy shows up. And he's like, I'm looking to buy a mattress. And like, oh yeah, sure, we got plenty of mattresses. You know, you're looking for something firm? And he's like, can I try it? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And the guy jumps up on the bed, and he just goes, oh! See Poppy! Oh! It's a little firm. And the poor store clerk is just like, what the fuck is happening? And he tries like 3 mattresses like that. It cries. The end of the sketch is the nerdy guy in his bed, full pajamas, holding a teddy bear, and from the other side of the wall you hear, see Poppy! And it's his neighbors going wild and not actually him. But it looks like he's just going to the store and being like, yeah, I'm pretty wild in bed, so I gotta test every bed out. That's not me. What? I saw a Reddit story about that this morning, where someone was like, yeah, so we got these new neighbors. About 4 times a week we hear them having sex, because, good lord, they're loud. Really feel like I should talk to them about it. Just be like, hey, we can hear ya. No big deal, but, like, my kids are hearing ya. You maybe want to tone it down a little, but they were just like, oh, this is so awkward, I can't talk to them about it. We're at 2 miles. Yay. My parents come home today. I'm finally free of watching the dog and walking her every day. Although I don't know if I'll get to walk her today, because it is less than 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And so I'll walk her if it's above 40. But if it's less than 40, I'm like, that's a little cold for you. But when I checked, it was, 8:30. So it might be warm enough later in the day. We'll see. It just got to 41? Okay. Woohoo, 2 miles. You're doing great, Elin. I want Elin and I to be the ones that neighbors are afraid to complain about. Yeah, Pixel? I fucking hate the dailies in this area. This area has the worst dailies. Specifically the room I'm going toward. It's a bunch of these wax dudes. And they want 10 globs of wax every week, and it's so fucking annoying to collect. Can we just, like, time out Pixel for a week? I would kill for cold weather. But the wax dudes and the lizards. No, we're not talking about that right now, Pixel. We're talking about your behavior. You're on trial suddenly. You know dogs have a coat? Yeah, and she shivers. I know they have a coat. Only if you get in VR and stand next to you. Here you can have rain as cold as snow. You can have all, some of it. I like the cold. I like the aesthetic of cold. I was actually just talking to Oni about this last night. I fucking love, like, what snow looks like, especially when it's pristine and untouched. That is just my favorite weather by aesthetics. Now, the moment I have to drive in that or walk around in that, I like it a lot less. I would still prefer it over summer. Give me 20 degrees Fahrenheit over 100 degrees Fahrenheit literally any day of the week. Guess what, rain? Enough for a flood warning. Oh no. Stay as dry as you can, Violet. Cold equals put on more layers. Hot? Tear off your fucking skin? I love Bob Dylan weather. Coward, I love everything about frigid weather. I just don't like having to, like, do shit in cold weather. So, like, when I went to college, this was 2009 to 2014. Well, technically it was 2011 to 2014. I commuted. And my car, we have a 2-car garage. Dad had a car. Mom had a car. My car went on the second driveway, which went to the side of the house. It technically, like, I could have parked it in the basement, and maybe I should have in the winter. But, like, there was always stuff in front of the door, and it wasn't an automatic door. So I just always parked on the side of the house. Well, the way it works, because I'm on a lake, there's the lake, then there's the hill, and then there's the house. The actual house is like 5 stories above the lake. What happens is, the cold air hits the warm temperature of the water, and it creates an updraft. And so it gets fucking windy as shit, with the wind going up the hill, and then over into the sides of the house. So if it snowed or got any moisture at all, the sides of the house was fucking windswept. You know that, like, that snow image in, like, games where it's, like, so windy that the snow hasn't just gently fallen? It's, like, fucking spiky and sideways. Yeah, I had that on my car, like, every fucking day. And so it was like, I was out there fucking scraping it off with a credit card and eventually a snow pick. But, like, I had to do that every day. And, like, that's while it's fucking windy. It's not like, oh, it was really windy last night. It's fucking windy right fucking now. And I'm peeling the ice off. Take out nerves. I was built to shed heat easily. This means conversely, I can't retain heat for shit. Minecraft windswept. Also, did Euland always have a reverse tattoo on their back? Reverse tattoo? I have the Dream Shelter logo on my back. But yes, it has always been there. It is a... Here, we can do a close-up of it. It is not the Kingdom Hearts logo. It is not the dancer icon. Look at me. On a level pitch. Flying. It's hard to do while walking. Oh, nope. Too close, too close, too close. There. That is the Dream Shelter icon, which was my first friend group in VRChat. We commissioned the icon. We were all super happy with it. We were doing the fairy tale thing. We were all putting the icon in different parts of our body. Like, one guy had it on his shoulder. One guy was crazy and he had it on his tongue. One girl had it on her thigh. I think one girl had it on her eyeball. I had it as a tramp stamp. Who is Shinkozen? Shinkozen is my friend that put the avatar together. He's the one that kit bashed this model. And so, we were all doing the fairy tale thing, putting it all over on our parts of our body, trying to be unique so that nobody was doing the same thing as someone else. And then, we're all on an instance and one of our, like, kind of loose friends that's not in Dream Shelter. They come up and they're like, oh, you guys have the same tattoo all over. You guys must really like Kingdom Hearts. We all just fucking like, God damn it, dude. It's not Kingdom Hearts. Really? He looks close. Oh, I guess it is a little different. Sure looks like it, though. And we're like, stop talking, please. God damn it. Do you not have, like, the scraper brush for vehicles? I got it after a year. But, like, it still sucks, Violet. It still sucks to clean off snow with that. Burn Euland's nerve endings via overstimulation. Oi. Did Euland always have the Kingdom Hearts logo on their back? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna kill this guy. I just noticed the time. Good night, you long peanuts. Sleep well, Elder. Yeah, Shinkozen is a friend from Dream Shelter. He's the one who kit bashed this avatar for me. And often if I have tech problems, I go and ask him. I'm like, hey, what should I do about this? You long. Hi, Elder. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Euland. My Dendro Archon. Hang on a minute. I don't even know which one is the Dendro Archon. I know a lot of people are like Femboy, so like Venti. But that's like the Wind Archon, right? It's Venti? Yeah, no, Nahida. Nahida is the Dendro one. She's the little dream girl. What do you mean, Venti? Venti's like the air Archon or something. Oh wait, green does not equal green. Venti's not even green, he's like blue-green. Blue, I don't know. Green. And you have the icon. Oh, you're back? Great internet, John. I don't know, bro. I don't play Genshin that much. Hi, Measter. Euland is a Venti. Don't let him gaslight you. Can I be like any of the other femboys from Genshin? I don't want to be a bard. I don't want to be an archer. I really don't have those stupid fucking poofy pants. Is Euland a Nahida or a Venti? Venti drink. There's like 4 other femboys in the game. You're a bard archer? Pixel, you're crossing the line today. There are more femboys other than Venti? Euland Honey, are you colorblind? Venti has green clothes, but his hair is not green. You're gonna tell me Venti's hair is green? That's like definitely more blue than green. Weezer Green Album. You've actually crossed the line now, Pixel. Weezer is a traumatic word for me because I lost the Weezer guitar in Lethal Company on Wednesday because the worm ate me when I had it. Heelan, what color is Venti's eyes? I actually don't remember. I would assume the same as his hair, but I'm not sure. Blue hair. Oh yeah, the worm ate you? Yes, it ate me, and we lost the Weezer guitar, and it was all my fault, and it was pretty inappropriate and insensitive of you to bring that up. Hi, Ranmu. Your name always makes me think of Ranma. I fucking loved Ranma 1/2. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got a front? Chat, who will tell him? I don't know if you saw it, Oku. But we were running a mod that has the Weezer guitar in Lethal Company. And so, like, I went in the side exit. And I found the guitar. And then I hear Koyo and, like, 2 others talking. And I use it, and it just goes... And there's just dead silence, and one goes, did you just hear fucking Weezer? And then I just started fucking spamming, and they're like, what is that? What is that? Is that a new monster? Did we have some fucking Weezer monster? And then I just come around the corner with the guitar. They're like, dude, that's... Where did you get that? Hi, Pixel. That feel when Ewan won't come to karaoke? Look, I was very scared doing that just now. Doing that in front of a room of people I don't know? And it's different when you do, like, just one line and you can back out instantly. When you do karaoke and you're fucking stuck to a 3-minute song, you're fucking committed. Hell no. Hell no. Okudayo. I had a mod that turned the air horn into a Pornhub moaning soundbite. Meowlo. The favorite mod I've ever run is that when you can see the Bracken, it plays the Ultra Instinct Goku sound. And he looks like a PNG of Ultra Instinct Goku. So, like, you come around the corner, it's just, done. And he's just fucking standing there with his hands crossed. And it was so fucking funny. Ultra Instinct Goku memes are, like, so fucking peak. I love that meme so fucking much. The casino mod makes me want to play again, but not enough to actually play. Just gambling. I love and hate the casino mod. I think it's fun and cool. The problem is when you have somebody that really likes gambling, they spend fucking 20 minutes there just gambling, and you're like, oh my god, I want to play the game, dude. I find that part annoying. But it's one of those things, it's like, I'm happy they're having fun. I just tab out and start scrolling Reddit. You don't sound very happy. But yeah, you get stuck there. It's something that's just like, I don't really want to do, and it adds so much time. But like Koyo, he fucking loves it. So anytime I'm playing with him, we're fucking running the casino mod. Speaking of Koyo, so we did Hardcore Classic yesterday, right? He made an Undead Warlock. I made a Troll Rogue. And I expected him to die by level 10. He got to level 6 in 2 hours. I ran to Orgrimmar, took the Zeppelin, ran to Deathnell, and then saw him like that. And then when you do that, you can't do any of the level 1 to 5 quests. And so I grinded mobs up to level 5, and I discovered I was leveling faster than he was questing. And so I kind of just kept grinding. And Rogue isn't that bad at grinding. I can see it getting worse later on because you are melee. You are taking hits. It's not like Hunter where your pet just takes all of it and you can just keep him up with men pet and grind infinitely. It's not like Shaman or Druid where you get down to 50% health, put some heals on yourself, and get right back to it. With Rogue, you're going to need to, like, first aid or, you know, have food on you to, you know, perpetually grind. Hi, Shark the Gamer. Thank you for the follow. But in the early levels, when you have a shit ton of health regen, especially as a troll, I was just going mob to mob. And it was very mindless. It was very like, oh, I can do this, no problem, while I'm watching him stream and talk about the game, right? And it made me think, like, how the fuck did I do this 20 years ago? So 20 years ago when I played World of Warcraft, I would do quests, I would do dungeons, and it took me a year to get to max level, right? It took fucking forever. But towards the end, you know, Burning Crusade came out in, like, 2 months. And I'm, like, level 55, so I'm like, oh, man. I need to hit level 60 before that comes out. If I don't even hit 60 before Burning Crusade comes out, that's gonna feel real bad. So on my Druid, I just started, like, questing. I just started doing everything I could level. And I ran out of quests. There were no more quests in Burning Steppes. There were no more quests in Winterspring. There was no more quests in Badlands. Just all the areas I'd run out. And it was like, oh shit. What do I do? What probably would have been fastest would have been to run dungeons. What I chose to do was kill owls in Winterspring. Just hundreds of owls, just grind. And it took me like 2 to 3 weeks to go from 56 to 60. It was a very different game back then. We didn't always know what the fuck we were doing compared to now. Right now you can look up anything. Now there's a million guides to do anything. I remember we were talking about this yesterday though. And it was like, yeah, I grinded for 3 weeks to hit level 60 from 56, just killing owls. And as I said that, I realized I only had one monitor back then. I didn't have a second monitor with Twitch or YouTube. I literally would have just been killing owls in a video game. Yeland, I'm going to hit Kimmy, I swear. You can, she's asking for it. That's where I saw it. And he spent so much time there, lol. I'm going to hit majority of VR chat players, I swear. Yeland fucking raw dogged it. You don't have to word it like that. I remember I was telling that to Koyo yesterday. He's like, hang on. You just grinded mobs for half a month with no Twitch, no YouTube, literally just World of Warcraft? And it was like, yeah. And he's like, dude, I'd go insane. Even when he streams, he said he has a stream on his TV. And it's like, bro, what? You can't say people are asking for it? Yeah, but Kimmy's asking for it. Have you seen them, Octomage? She's Australian. She's practically begging for it. Unless they were asking for it. What were they wearing? I love that Whitest Kids You Know sketch so much, Octomage. With the, I'm sorry, what did he say? He's going to grape them, because he's a grape. He's gonna grape them in the mouth. And I'm not really comfortable with that. The kids, they seem really scared. This seems really inappropriate. What are you talking about? This girl is practically begging for it. She's begging for it? Yeah. Look what she's wearing. Look what she's wearing? Do you even hear yourself? It's purple. Oh. Oh. No! Begging for grapes, meow. I'm going to grape you. I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you for decades and decades and decades. I just think this is too much. I just think it's too much. He's the grapist. That sketch is like... It's funny and at the same time like too on the nose, and it's just like... it's too real for some people, I bet. This zone is probably my least favorite zone of War Within. Not that I think it's bad. I think it's like a 6 of 10 zone. But it does have my favorite quest. It has a quest that is just the entire Princess Mononoke movie. You get to this goblin town. And the leader is like, we're mining iron, but the wildlife is making it hard. So go kill 14 of them. I'm gobbling out. You go and kill 14 moles. Not boars, but moles. And you come back and she's like, good job, that'll show him who's boss. Although actually there's one wildlife animal that like is really strong. We can't do anything about him. So I want you to go kill him. And he's been such a pain in my butt, I want a trophy. Bring me his head. So you go kill this giant stag thing. He's called like the Lord of the Forest. You kill him, take his head, bring it back to the Goblin Lady. Upon getting back to town, a giant ghost version of the stag is like running around town, and there's a bunch of like slime blood ghost things also running all over town. And she's like, bro, what the fuck happened? This is a problem. Get that thing out of here. I didn't know this was gonna happen. And so you go back to his body. You stand on a rock. The ghost follows you. You stand on this rock and you hold it above your head like this. And the ghost takes his head back. And he respawns and he's alive again and he takes a nap. The whole thing is just a reference to Mononoke. You go back to town. She's like, wow. The Lord of the Forest sure is some powerful spirit. We gotta learn from this and not, make the same mistakes and treat nature with respect. Or not, just kidding. We're just gonna avoid that guy from now on. It's like, okay, Blizzard. So funny, hi North Prince. Hi-oh, girls. Day 492. I know. We're almost at 500. We haven't missed a single day, girlsy. We did almost miss one day. There was one day where, I streamed for 20 minutes, had a power outage, power came back, streamed for 20 minutes, had a second power outage, and it's like, okay, maybe we just don't today. But it still counts in all the stream trackers. But hi-oh, girls. I hope you've been having fun traveling the world. On my way to head Pat Eland again. Blizzard Riders were based. Boyo girls. The Blizzard Riders for like little side quests and the ones that do little references like that, they're pretty on point. The Blizzard Riders that are handling the overarching story, what the fuck are they doing? Like, huh? They're better lately. But like, BFA and Shadowlands and Dragonflight, what the hell was that? Oh, we're at 3 miles. We are, we're getting there. We're cruising. I don't think we finish with Ringing Deeps. We might. We might finish with Ringing Deeps. We'll see. If we don't, it's gonna be real close. Woohoo! 3 miles. You got this, Ewan. You guys want a, You guys want another funny story? So I found a subreddit recently. It's called Traumatize Them Back. And the way the subreddit works is, if somebody has a problem with you, you go full on and like traumatize them back, right? So like, let's say, you have a handicap placard because, you have cancer and it's not looking good and your hair's bald but you have a wig and you get out of the car and somebody's like, you don't look handicapped, you don't need a wheelchair, you should be ashamed of yourself using that spot. Well, somebody who would post on Traumatize Them Back would be like, you take off the wig and you're like, I'm going through chemo, I have a 30% chance of survival. Do you really think that I don't deserve this, that I should be parking at the back of the parking lot right now? Would that make you happy? And they're like, oh, no, I'm sorry. So it's from that subreddit, right? The story I saw was this guy does remote from home work. And, so he's in a meeting. And normally they just have whatever backgrounds and they don't have to turn their camera on. But for whatever reason, his boss this day was like, everybody, let's turn your cameras on. Let's do that today. And this boss is kind of a dick. He'll poke fun at people, but whatever. Well, the guy telling this story, he's like, whatever, you know, I'm presentable. It's not like I look like a slob. Turns his camera on. He is wearing a mask, and it looks like he's in a bathroom. And his boss is like, Lamau? You do your work in a bathroom? And it smells so bad you have to wear a mask? Dude, just work anywhere else in the house. Why do you wear a mask to the bathroom? That's so stupid. And he goes, sir, I'm actually not in a bathroom. I'm at my father's chemotherapy appointment. This is a hospital. And the boss is just like, oh, I couldn't tell. Sorry, I thought it looked like a bathroom. That curtain next to you, shower curtain. Anyway, so for today's meeting, it's just like, ooh, open mouth, insert foot there, buddy. Me, the guy they take the wig off, bro. You can still walk. Leave it for the wheelchair user. Is that me after the guy take the wig off? Yes, please. That's fucked up, Riddle. That's messed up. Because they could be in a lot of pain from walking. With this story, with this subreddit, I find these stories funny. But at the same time, it is, like, kind of tragic. Because a lot of these stories are, like, you know, the long run of the story isn't a happy ending. a lot of these are like, you know, traumatize them back because there is trauma there. It's very much like hitting a breaking point and unloading on someone who probably didn't deserve it, right? Like, there's a bit of this person being an asshole and being like, you shouldn't be using that handicap spot, when it's unjustified and they're making a problem worse. But to, like, really lay into them instead of being like, hey, look, this is what's going on. It's not always obvious when people can or can't use a handicap spot. I feel like that's the more appropriate, mature response. And there's something cathartic about, like, just laying into somebody. Especially when it's, like, perceived as justified. You know, when they start off being an asshole, it's like, you've given me free rein to lay into you, cracks knuckles. I get it. You do have pain to do some stuff, but yeah. Most places have, like, 2 parking spots for them. In the same way, no one should have to justify a racial claim. No one should have to justify a disability claim. They got the clearance needed. I have seen some cases of, like, it's not appropriate. So, like, I had an ex who, he lived in an apartment. And his spot, you know, his parking spot, one day a neighbor moved in and got moved. His parking spot became a handicap spot, and his spot was moved to, like, the very edge of the parking lot. It was, like, right outside his door before, and he's like, what the hell? Whatever, you know, that's fair. And then he finds out that the girl who moved in on the floor above him, she has the handicap spot. And she's, like, bragging to him, like, yeah, I'm not actually handicapped. My dad is. But he never leaves his house, so I just borrow his handicap placard, and he never needs it. So, you know, I get good parking wherever I go. Isn't that so smart? And, you know, my ex was talking to her like, you absolute fucking bitch. God damn it. I have seen that situation. But that is incredibly niche, right? I would say 99 times out of 100, maybe 999 times out of 1,000. It's justified. They have gone through the clearance of getting it. They have it for a reason. Although, there probably are some people that have, like, fake handicap signs. Like, they went and looked up a placard online, 3D printed their own and hung that up in their car. I bet people have done that. I'm gonna fucking unload on you. Alright. My riddle X mention muted. That's so smart. Pog. Now that is fraud. Obviously those need to be addressed. It doesn't mean the average person should be demanding proof. Exactly. Hi, Cairo. Elon keep picking up the best. I didn't even say anything bad about this X. I said he had an apartment. Huh? Jorkin win. I need a drink. So you have Among Us gay sex, but not Jorkin. Of course I have Among Us gay sex. Because Jorkin, we Jorkin together. Because Jorkin is, a symbol of sin. Because masturbation is wrong, Cairo. But Among Us gay sex shows camaraderie. And, like, are you saying you hate gay people, Cairo? Is that what you're saying? That's not cool. That's homophobic, Cairo. just the stupidest logic and mental hurdles possible. Hi, Cairo the Snow Bunny. He's pulling at straws. grasping with his little Moogle hands. Have you tried cornflakes to stop your sinful urges? Ohio Kaiwo. That's wild, Violet. That fucking Kellogg's was made to stop masturbation. That's like... When that video dropped, that was a whole, like, brand new sentence just came out. What the fuck are you talking about? And then you watch 2 hours of this video, and it's like, oh my god, it actually was. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I need to show you, guys, my fave Pabble Quest meme. What is Pabble Quest? You know what's another brand new sentence that's crazy to think about? Pirates are the reason we don't have the metric system. Like, unironically, pirates are the reason the US doesn't use the metric system. So apparently, France developed the metric system. I think it was France, I'm forgetting. It was spreading that all over the world. And the US, still on the imperial system, one of their senators got a hold of it and was like, yo, this shit is awesome. Let's do this. And he sent a note back to a guy in England that was like, send me the metric system. Just give it to me. Which the guy went and got the scales. He basically got, 10 kilograms, 10 grams. This is cute. Hi.
What's up?
10 centigrams. He got, like, weights for all of them.
I'm saying I've got clothes on.
I mean, so, okay. I do see clothes when I look at you, but I'm like, how do I check this with... Yeah, you've got your sleeves on.
Alright, fuck.
Just, face away from the camera as you slowly inch in, and we can be like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, you're good, you're good.
Hey, who's that naked redhead?
There's a ribbon you have on the back that when I look at it on camera, I'm like, is that like an open gap in the clothes? But no, it's very much a different color than your skin. It's like golden. But like at a quick glance, I'm like, that is a weird fucking would you call that a sweater?
Yeah, it's a sweater,
Okay.
I guess.
Anyway,
Did
so
you be sweating?
this guy, he's gonna bring the metric system. He gets on a boat. He's headed to the U.S. to deliver the whole metric system, and they get raided by pirates. By pirates, it was British privateers, and they capture him. They hold him in captivity, and he dies in captivity. And the metric system never made it to the U.S. Now, had he delivered it, and the senator was like, yo, guys, check this shit out. It's awesome. We should all use this. That's not a guarantee that it would have passed and the US would have started using the metric system. But, yeah, the big hindrance was the fucking pirates, the fucking British. And it's really funny when they make fun of us for it, because they're the reason we don't have it. Get fucked. Hi, Riddle. Oh, so apparently you, all offspring of pirate, it show. That's not even remotely what we said, Riddle. Got to have those arms covered. It's a belt. Oh, hey, cute redhead on stream. Can't nap today. Sorry, you. I was debating if I should nap. Because I need to go pick up my parents at 6. And I want to clean the house before then. I should have plenty of time if I, like, nap. Get up at 2, clean the house, and then head out there. Oh, so they never send backup at show? Fully holding your shoe over your head and wondering why you're shoeless energy? Very much so. You can defo nap? Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I definitely have the time to nap, but my dumbass is like, do I have time? Should I be doing anything before I have to drive somewhere? I wanted to look at the holidays. I accidentally clicked the lurking tab. And I saw where some people had disappeared to. Oh, that's the monthly themes. Holidays. Dang, who the fuck just died off screen? Some random, I don't know. Some dude questing, this is the second zone. Doctor Who Day. Eat a Cranberry Day. Family Volunteer Day. Fibonacci Day. International Aura Awareness Day. Okay, that one's just fucking stupid. International Aura Awareness? Huh. Doctor Who Day wins. National Adoption Day. National Cashew Day. Winner. Cashews win. It's all about cashews. Doctor Who's great, sure, but National Cashew Day. National
Bless you.
Espresso Day. National Survivors of Suicide Day. And Wolfanoot. I don't know what Wolfanoot is, but Wolfanoot's a holiday. Cashew? Cashew, the nut. Come the fuck on, Yulin. That kind of low aura take. Good lord.
What the fuck is that? So
What?
fucking cat.
What is this idiot doing?
This
Can I
is a
shoot it?
2.0 SDK map. I can climb walls. Hell
Mm.
yeah.
Happy for you. Cashews beat out survivors of suicide. Sorry guys, better luck
I was
next
really hoping there'd be something I could stand on, but I'm kind of just going to the ceiling over here.
time.
Someone kill Kyra? Say less.
Someone kill Cairo.
Well, I was hoping there was like a lip here, but there's no lip. It's just a giant tower here. And also, stream has no idea what I'm talking about.
They
So I'm
know,
just
they
gonna
know.
Slowly descend for a second.
Survivors of Isekai, so they just sucked at it. Listen, Oku. The best holiday isn't about what's like the most important thing it's talking about.
Oh,
It's about how good it is as a
Oku,
holiday.
you're awake?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we can play Shiv. I'll leave Yulin right now to play Chivalry. Yeah. we
Someone
can do
tell
that.
Cairo to come play Shiv. You guys are mean. Hang on, Yulin Lip. What?
I mean, we'd still be in chat.
Yeah, but you'd be like doing your fighting thing. No, it's fine, it's fine. Go play Shiv.
Oh, he's
Have fun with each
literally
other.
in his Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna go play. Yeah.
Have fun. Ah. Have fun. Was that Kaiwo? That was. That was, in fact, Kaiwo. Kaiwo Owick. We can stare at your big fat ass while cutting off heads. It's okay, Yulin. But I want your undivided attention. I like the idea of, like,
What if they...
you can't do anything but stare at my ass. When it's like,
I'm still
you're...
here. I'm not dead.
When you're fighting in Chivalry and you're just like, oh yeah, looks great, Yulin, it's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, but they're protecting us from the heathens.
I guess.
Oh my god, it's so uncanny because the face doesn't load for some reason. It's the way the camera works.
The-
Like I'm just a blob cat.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
That's weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's probably bounding boxes or something. That's horrifying.
I
Though,
don't
the
like that.
change.
It's weird. If the pants came off now, that would be a different story. Sorry, Yulin. The pants can't come off with this avatar. Meanwhile, Yuli tabs out anytime he gets a
That's
slight
what you
bit bored.
think.
Among Us cat. Oi! Oi! It's not about being bored, it's about sometimes I got stuff to do.
What?
What are you doing back there? What are you doing back
Okay,
there?
I'm a poof. I'll be in chat.
Okay, have fun.
But before I go,
You motherfucker.
Hit the gritty.
Get the fuck out of here. It better disappear when he leaves. Thank God. He put
I
down.
can make it reappear.
No, no, you don't
Let me
have
subscribe
to.
real quick.
No. Sorry, Ewan. Meanwhile, Among Us cat. So I don't know if you guys heard the little plop sound, but that was Kyra putting down the fucking stupid like gasm emoji sticker, freak emoji. Good God, I hate it. Remember how Ewan wasn't watching Kyra's Metro VR stream? Yeah, because it's a spooky game, North Prince. He knows I
It's not
fucking hate
scary.
spooky. You could fuck right off that. Even Kyra was like, it's not scary, and then an hour in was like, hey, I'm wrong, this is fucking scary. These spiders keep jumping on my hands. Have you seen any Metro
Those
Awakening?
spiders. Yeah, I've been playing it.
It's fucking scary.
Spiders is just an average day when I wake up.
Okay. I can't argue with that against an Australian. But like, the ghosts appearing, and the screaming in the background, and the lights flickering, and your flashlight losing power, that's all pretty scary.
Boo.
Can I can move your hair, I can't grab it.
Yeah.
I do like this haircut, though.
It is cute.
Mm. Steppy boy not demanding enough compensation for playing spoopy games. I wasn't playing it, Violet. Cairo was playing it. And he was like, Ewan, you should play this game. It's not scary at all. And then it proceeded to go into the scariest shit ever. And he's like, Ewan, I may have to retract my statement that this game is not scary, because I am in fact quite scared right now. Just add the C word. And all you did was explain Australia. Now hear me out, Dead Space VR. Literally never. North Prince, I find Minecraft scary. I went into the mines in Minecraft, and like, you hear the little...
Huh?
And I'm like, I can't see where that's coming from. I'm fucking shaking right now. Yes, Minecraft was scary. Now hear me out, Minecraft VR. North Prince, he's playing Subnautica 2, don't worry. Hell no. Hi, Grianne. I used to find GTA San Andreas scary. There were parts of really cartoony games that I found scary. So, like, any underwater section in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle I found really scary. There's specifically a part where you have to dive underwater as Sonic or Knuckles. And, the music they play when you've got, like, 10 seconds left on your breath bar is so horrifying. Was there ever a moment in, like, Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie I found scary?
Hawk 3.
How dare you? I don't know if there was anything in Banjo-Tooie I found scary. Legend of Zelda had a lot of scary stuff for me. I never beat Ocarina of Time until recently. I think it was day 350? I hadn't beaten it until, day 350, because the Shadow Temple was too scary for me. I mean, all the spiders are always scary. All the undead mobs are scary, especially the Redeads. But that fucking room with all the guillotines. Oh god, I hated that room. I remember getting there when I was like 10 years old, and I was just like, hey, wow, not gonna do this. When I was young, I was poor. 15 years of hard work, and I'm no longer young. Wind Waker Redeads are the worst. They're a little cartoony, so I don't mind them as much as Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Oddly enough, I had no problem with Majora's Mask. There were parts of it that I found scary, But you could just mostly avoid those parts, I think. Or I just fucking powered through them, I don't know. I was terrified of swimming in GTA San Andreas because I saw a video where someone modded in sharks. I thought it was actually in the game. You actually made me think of something in Banjo-Kazooie that was scary to me. I fucking hated the second level with the fucking shark. That guy was monstrous and horrifying to me. Or the hands falling from the sky.
Baby shark.
I don't think the Wall Masters and Floor Masters ever got to me. I think, I was kind of okay with those. Redead? What's next? Redreed? 4 miles. We're at 4 miles. And we have 1 more to go. I think we're actually going to get there just from this video. Maybe. We will see. We're walking north. It's gonna be so fucking close. Woohoo, 4 miles. You're almost there, Ewan. I am. Ideally, we get this video and then we get like a 20-minute video. That'd be the perfect thing. Walking me? Oh my goodness. No. Walking the cardinal direction north. Do you want that? I have learned something about north today.
Pause.
Hell yeah. Good for you, North. Good for you. You'll never know? What do you mean I'll never know? You just said it. I need a drink. It's actually factual now, North. Pixel has already added it to your Wikipedia page.
Oh god.
Huh? What do you mean, huh, Pixel? You just seem like the type of person that edits Wikipedia. Pixel, remember to add Yuland. It's all his coom. What? I'm a rapscallion. Aside from my encouragement, who knows what I'm really talking about?
You rapscallion.
Eat.
I was so preggable before.
What word do you replace eat with? Remember to eat Yuland? Remember to add Yuland. Eat all his coom. Pixel edits Wikipedia. Does he slightly make Montana bigger when no one's looking? Good lord. Honestly, I just think of saying, you look like someone who edits Wikipedia as an insult. Because I'm basically saying you're white and nerdy. I heard the bloop. Oh, you're back there. But I don't think Pixel is white, although he is very nerdy.
Well, he has an alpaca.
Yeah. What other stories do I got? Here's a weird story. I'm not much of a fan of Linus Tech Tips. However, he recently bought 290 acres in Vancouver Island. I get diversity scholarships. So Linus, the Linus Tech Tips guy, bought 290 acres in Vancouver Island. And a lot of people are saying Linus Town is going to be a thing. I don't know what Linus Town is. Is this something that's like a recurring joke in his videos that like he's gonna buy a big facility for his employees to work/live at? Yuland, you can't say that. What did I say? I'm tired, guys. I'm tired and I'm ready to nap. Oh, Kimmy! Where'd you go? I think she went into the main area. Now, he just names everything after himself is the inside joke? Okay. 190 acres of land that could have went to the native people in the area? I don't know, that picks... is white? He's not. He's not white. Gimme, come back! I'm RGB.
Yes. What do you want?
When we were napping yesterday, you kept moving away from the bed. And so we put a collar on you and dragged
did
you
I?
back. Yes. We put a collar on you and dragged you back. And like, you moved away twice, and then when we moved you back a third time, you just logged out. You just logged the fuck out of VR chat. And we're like, oh, did she
Did
not?
I?
Did she not like that? Oh, maybe we're being too loud, and she likes being at like a distance, so we're just a little less loud for her. But like, there's voice settings. I was like, not too worried, but like in the back of my head, I was like, did I just piss Kimmy off? Oh no. And so
No.
I'm asking you about it now, and apparently it's just a, nah, wasn't even fucking conscious.
I vaguely remember waking up and I'm like, I think I seen an empty room. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll hop off now.
It was like, so we're on the bed, you were next to me, and then you moved like 10 feet to the left. And so we dragged you back, and then like 20, 30 minutes later, you like moved through everybody and you went into the chair. And it looked like you specifically wanted to be in the chair. Like, not the bed, place myself perfectly in the middle of this chair. And I'm like, what the fuck? I literally was like, what the fuck are you doing? Get over here. You have to be in the pile. And so I dragged you back, and like, you literally sat up. Kimmy has left the instance. And we were like, oh. Oh shit, is she mad? Oh. And now that I'm learning, you're just like, nah, I wasn't even conscious. I'm like, what the hell? That's so funny.
Oh my god, I accidentally turned off my headset. Okay, oops.
When is our future Solarpunk Elantown? For a future Solarpunk Elantown, we gotta get like $10 million. So if y'all want to start advertising my stream and like pushing growth, sure. Sure. Or you can just get the 10 million, right? Fucking...
Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
You sell treadmills.
Okay.
Yeah?
The idea, though, is that we have to have treadmills to sell. Are we making the treadmills?
Drop shipping's hot.
Are we...
Drop shipping's a hot thing.
Okay.
Femboy treads.
Here's the idea, okay? Bits, mute yourself. We move to Blue Twitch. Every day, we have a new treadmill. We have toys in. And we sweat and do other things to the treadmill. And then we have a new treadmill to sell every day of, Femboy fertilized treadmill. Oh god.
Fertilized. That's the word you use.
Well, I went for the alliteration of FF. Okay. This is a bad idea. Someone sleepwalking. Gimme passed out, hates Ewan. White label treadmills with Ewan's face on them? No.
No, they can be pink and white.
Angel?
You could call them cream top.
They could be pink and white. Good lord. That's such a vile idea. Blessed by the sweat? Wasn't just sweat.
Wait. Okay. So you sweat on them, right?
Mhm.
They're white treadmill. pink treadmills.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come on them, and
Uh-huh.
there's a light.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. No. Here's what I'm curious about. Would it like look as droplets, or would it become like a line? Like, would we get like a fucking racing streak? You know, like when people, they drive cars around and then they spit dip out the window, so you get the dip streaks on the sides. I'm kind of thinking it'd be like that because the treadmill,
That's not like a thing here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
So here in the States, we have a thing called dip. It's basically tobacco.
I do know what dip is.
Okay. Put that in your mouth, keep it in your lips. It's really bad for you. What a lot of people that do dip will do is they'll chew it while driving. And because the way dip works, it makes you like salivate and you need to spit a lot. And so what they'll do is, they'll have their left arm out the window. And as they're driving, it's just, poo. And then 5 minutes later, poo. Hi, Q. And
Does
so,
it have like a spit jar?
I mean, they do sometimes, but a lot of them are like, why would I have a spit jar when I do this when I'm driving? I can just spit out the window. But what will happen is it lands on the side of their car, so they get these nasty streaks down the side of their car on the left side.
I mean, it depends. Like, you like... I mean, if you like shooting it straight on, maybe. But, sometimes it kind of like disperses sideways.
I suppose, yes. It's too early for me to think about cum, holy water, chewing tobacco. I just got here. What about cum? Hi, Q. We're talking about, Linus Town. So, Linus Tech Tips just bought 290 acres in Vancouver Island. And people are like, when is Yulin gonna do this? And I was like, well, we need like $10 million. And then I was like, if any of you wants to get that money to me, and then Kimmy was like, we gotta sell treadmills. And so then that became, alright, how are we selling treadmills? Where we're gonna start on Blue Twitch. And think of like Gamer Girl Bathwater, but like Blue Twitch used treadmills. And every day we sell a treadmill that's been used by a sweaty walking femboy. Karma. Hello? So my stepdad's brother got him into
Do
dip.
you walk with your grippers out?
No. I always have shoes on.
Yeah, but like, could you... The market though stonks, dude.
If I was doing Blue Twitch,
fresh
I would.
fresh grippers on the...
If I was doing, Blue Twitch, I could probably do like 1 mile barefoot. That could be a thing. So my stepdad's brothers got him into dip. We call it chew. And his brother walked in when they were young and thought the Pepsi can on the table had Pepsi in it. I have that exact story, Violet, with my college roommate. My college roommate, his brother was into dip, came over, spitting into a Mountain Dew can, just left it there. And my roommate mistook his can of Mountain Dew for the dip can. He was puking for like 2 hours straight. Got to raid Yulin Low Fam. How else will he know I support him? No Low Fam, I nap now. Considering how much I'm gonna pump into you. What? Huh? I just opened chat and this is the first message I see. I'm gone, man. Listen, Bits. Listen. I specifically gave you a warning. I very specifically said, Bits, mute. Go ahead and mute now. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you. I have literally been gone for the last, hour. Well, good. Then you didn't hear the conversation. You didn't hear about femboy fertilized treadmills. And so you're... What was that? Did you just make a fart noise from laughing? That woke me up. unfollowing, unsubbing. I'm just gonna go take a shower. I feel dirty after hearing sweaty used femboy treadmills. What? Listen, okay? I'm doing this for all of you, okay? I'm doing this so that I can buy 290 acres and build a bunch of, like, small houses that some of you who need a place to go can live in, okay? This is for you. I'm not doing this because I want to. I want to, but that's not the reason I'm doing it. It's on you, Bits. You support this turd. You are encouraging this behavior. One of the few conversations I had to take the headset off. I couldn't stomach that combo. I'm going back to YouTube and RimWorld. LOL, I do not. What other stories do I have? Let's talk about more racism. That'll bring Bits back. Put him in his place then, Bits. Never mind racism. Happy no glow that my sub right now is a gifted. So, this woman, she goes to Walmart, and she's like, my son is a gamer, and he's in his room all day playing games. Well, I want to get him, like, a little wall gift. I want to give him something that, like, you know, a little placard that he can put on the wall. Literal Hallmark quality. Obviously, it's not something that this kid would want, but his mom is clearly into, like, love, laugh, live signs, or live, laugh, love. And wants to get him something like that, but that a gamer would like. So, she goes to Walmart, she finds, you know, the gamer apparel. And she finds these little signs. What do you think the signs like this for gamers say? The first one says, eat, slur, game, repeat. You lost me at this woman, never beating the allegations. Bro Anon gifts himself the sub so he can't be blamed. The second one, just 5 more N-words. Literally, just 5 more N-words. And it's like, what? A third one, I like to party. And by party, I mean stay inside and harass women online. This is not a shirt. These are like, you know those little like live, laugh, love signs? Base, shut the fuck up, Ty. It's not base. These are the little like live, laugh, love signs that you can like put around your house or hang on the wall. But these are like for gamers themed. And according to Walmart, to be a gamer is to be racist or a misogynist. Bits is paying forward the gift sub they got from an anonymous gifter to Ty. Thank you, Bits. Incline 1. I need that N-word one. No, you fucking don't. Shut up, Eland. This is not a shirt, though, Octal. This is the, like, little, like, placards that you can either hang as a painting or, like, prop up against a wall in, like, the mantle of a fireplace. Riddle, don't call people a Niji sister. It's bad. You should put that on a shirt for your avatar? No! I don't want any of these. Thanks for the gift for bonding over base signs. What do you mean by this? Hi, Dingo. Shit, I fucking might. No! Good lord. Which one of those 3 would you get, Bits? Would you get eat, slur, game, repeat, just 5 more N-words, or I like to party, and by party, I mean stay inside and harass women online? Eat,
I sent
slur,
it to
game,
Bits so you
repeat.
can visualize it.
You went and found it? Play CS,
I
man.
remember sending it
Literally
to
what we
somebody.
4.8. And we got the fucking Dreadwaste. I think this is 50 minutes? Yeah, 49 minutes. That's not too bad. Literally what we do. Elin, what are you talking about? 15 minutes isn't terrible? I like the 5N and the eat, sleep, slurp. Went outside once, too many minorities? No! Oh my fucking god. So Dingo. This woman wanted to get some, like, room decor for her husband. Her son. Her son is a gamer, so she went to Walmart and went to, like, the gamer apparel section. And they were selling these little placards that you can, like, hang on the wall or, like, prop up on a shelf. Think of the signs that say, like, live, laugh, love, but gamer-themed. But according to Walmart, gamer-themed means racist or misogynistic. 50 minutes isn't terrible? Yeah, I'd take the party one to go with my awesome woman fear my fish hat. Her Sunsman. Women think you are cute, Icy. I can't hear shit. Because this is a mop video. And very quiet. I should have had these videos louder by this point. I miss Mop Remix. Mop Remix was really fun. Someone had to plant those, right? I mean, I don't know. They were like... It wasn't like, you know, the candles that all say a different, like, letter, and somebody just rearranged them to say this. It was like, that was just the one product. And so somebody would have had to, like, fully make these on their own and plant them there. Hopefully not. Morning, Jack. Hi, Kyle. Good morning. I may have overslept. Hell yeah. You know that was a woke Walmart worker? Well, so it'd be the other way. It would either be a Walmart worker who actually found those funny, or it would be some woke customer who brought those in and placed them there and was like, I can't believe Walmart is doing this. God, we really got a 50-minute video when we needed 4 minutes. It's not too bad, but at the same time, it's like, ugh. Muted? Yeah, go back to RimWorld. People putting effort into framing Walmart?
This.
Nah, Walmart shoots itself in the foot. Yeah, I would expect Walmart to fuck up and, like, try and sell those. I'll name my pacifist after you? Okay. Literally, the only thing he does is research and sleep? Hell yeah. So the Walmart employee who stocked it just shrugged and kept putting them up? Or agreed, I guess? Look, man. When you're paid minimum wage, when you're paid $7.50, you don't get a, like... You don't put in extra effort. When you see some racist shit go up, you're like, man... Hope they get caught for this, and you put it up. It's not on you. Also, like, even if they did, right? Even if you saw these and you were like, whoa, these are racist. And you went back to your manager and you're like, can we sell these? This seems kind of racist. Your manager would be like, it's not really our call. We gotta stock them. Who's going back to getting Rim? Bits is. Bits is playing RimWorld.
This is getting rimmed.
Huh. That was Pippa Icy and in Walmart. You didn't get to play Mop Remix at all, Kimmy. But, like, they just took an entire expansion and just made it, like, you level super fast, and you have all these crazy wild abilities. And we just played it for 3 months, and it was more crazy than Season of Discovery. This person's name is now Yulin. Her title is Gigolo. Huh? I know it. That's why he's going Navy.
I mean, if they do Mop Classic, I'll probably give that a go.
They're doing Mop Classic soon. They are also planning to do Legion Remix.
Huh?
So Legion, they're gonna do the Legion expansion, and we're going to do basically what we did with Remix. We're gonna do that with Legion, and it'll be up for 3 months, and then it closes. Any level characters you leveled in that transfer over to retail. And it looks like they're probably gonna do one of these a year. But the next big like joke event is Plunderstorm, which is World of Warcraft Battle Royale, which I actually had a lot of fun with. Don't go too hard on it in the first week or two, because they're going to make it so that like it's a incredibly long grind to get everything. And then as it gets closer and closer to the date, they nerf it. Now, just in case they don't nerf it, grind a little bit each day, or, keep up a decent pace. But, like, so the way it worked with Plunderstorm is, you got a certain amount of bounty every time you played, based on how well you did, how much stuff you collected. And you needed to get, like, 2,500 bounty for each level up, and there were 40 levels. Well, after 2 weeks, it was like, hey, we don't give enough, so we're going to increase the amount you get by 100%. And then in the last week, it was up for like a month or two. In the last week, it was like, no, I think it was up for 40 days. In the last week, it was like, okay, we're going to increase it another 100% just to help everybody finish it out. But there were people that like grinded it out in 5 days, playing like 14 hours a day, and they were like, I got to get all this stuff. I got to get it all. And then they watched as like multiple times they increased the drop amount, and they were just like, hang on, I did 500 matches. You're telling me people are going to be able to finish in 50? What the fuck? It was stupid fun though. Everybody would have their fucking like, you spawn on an eagle, you dive down. The dive bomb would kill an enemy, so you try to find an elite that no one else was going for, kill it, and get an ability from it. And then there were like good abilities and bad abilities. Technically, everything was a good ability with the right setup, but like some abilities were really good early on. And so like one of my favorite abilities was the fucking Smackerel. It was just a fish that you hit people with in front of you. And like if I got that at level 1, I would then chase people down and just fucking kill them. Because it was just such a good, like, one-on-one ability if you just had that ability. Whereas other abilities were, like, really good combos. But on their own, they were, like, really easy to dodge or something. And so, like, it felt really bad when somebody's just, like, slapping you with a fish every 4 seconds. And you're like, Earthquake! It missed! Fuck! And they're just, like, slapping you with a fish.
Don't get slapped by a fish.
Easier said than done. It was, I don't know, it was nice because you could do really well by killing people and, like, taking their bounty. You could also do well just doing PvE and, like, avoiding people and, like, doing the, like, objectives and collect bounty yourself. And, like, the moment you fought somebody, you could try to fight them. If you didn't, no biggie. You'd come out of the match with 500 to 1,000 bounty anyway. So it wasn't like super one-sided, and it was like, you have to PvP. You have to win. If you suck at PvP and you're not winning, you're never gonna progress. It wasn't like that at all, which was nice. I think I won like 3 rounds. It felt good to win. We're at 5.2 miles. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds crazy. It was a battle royale game mode in World of Warcraft. It was called Plunderstorm. Basically, you made your character, and there were no classes. There was just the race. Oh, why did they get rid of it? It was just a temporary thing. It's just like a seasonal thing that they'll bring back now and then. They're planning to bring it back soon. They're gonna do Plunderstorm 2.0. But like in the game, you always have your frontal attack, which is basically sword swipe, gunshot. Even though it's like sword and gun, it's the same like cone in front of you. That's like you have nothing else. But then you have 4 slots for abilities that you can find. And as you collect more of that ability, it ranks up. So like if you find the Smackerel, which is you hit people with a fish, it has like a 5.5 second cooldown. Well, if you find another one of that, it goes from gray quality to green, and then it has like a 4.5 second cooldown. And if you find another, it becomes blue, and it has a 3.5 second cooldown. And if you find a 4th one, it caps out and it becomes purple, and has a 2.5 second cooldown. So if I have a purple Smackerel, and you have a gray Smackerel, I'm gonna whoop your ass, because my ability is way better than yours. But there was like a lot of abilities like that. I think there was like 20 abilities, maybe 16. And like you could level them up. So like you wanted to go around the map collecting plunder, but also collecting abilities. League does those temporary game modes too. I don't understand why. You know, just keep around if people like it. The reason they don't keep them around Octal Mage is because they would then have 20 different game modes. And the queues would be extremely desaturated. Hi, Frost Shiro. So what League of Legends does is they always have one of them available. That way people that like those other game modes, they typically tend to like all of them, right? If you like Nexus Blitz, you also like Earth. And if you like Earth and Nexus Blitz, it's also pretty likely that you like the Arena mode or the Dominion mode. And so what they do is, you know, hey, this month we're going to do Earth. Next month we're going to do Nexus Blitz. Next month we're going to do Dominion. That way, it keeps people queuing for them. Whereas if they don't do that, what'll happen is Earth will have like a 5-minute queue. Dominion will have like a 30-minute queue because nobody's queuing for that one. And, you know, Nexus Blitz has like a 10-minute queue. Where if you only have one available, everybody that likes the side game modes is queuing for that one. They used to do this with ARAM, but ARAM was just so much more popular that they said, fuck it, this is a permanent game mode now. ARAM is always available. Keep them coming back. Same reason McDonald's keeps the McRib temporary. Alu, Ely. Alu, Jack. Bring back Twisted Tree Line. I miss Season 2 Dominion. Good old Wits End Malady builds. Hell yeah. The best match I ever had of League of Legends, Frost Hero. I was jungling... what the fuck? I was jungling as Kayle. I was going through a Kayle phase in my life. And I was like, no matter what role I get, I'm playing Kayle. Top? Kayle. Middle? Kayle. Jungle? Kayle. Bottom? Kayle. Support? I'ma be fucking Kayle. I would just play Kayle. The best match of League is uninstalling League. I get jungle. I pick Kayle. And nobody says anything. We get into the match, and our mid laner goes, why the fuck is our jungler Kayle? And I was like, because I said I'm playing Kayle. And they're like, I wasn't paying attention. I thought you just, like, were going to switch with somebody. And I was like, no, I'm just pretty confident in Kayle. And they're like, holy shit, you're fucking trolling. So I build Maladies. I build Bloodrazor. Wits End. I'm doing on-hit Kayle, right? But specifically with the Bloodrazor. You know, first item, Bloodrazor. Oh, second item would have been Nashor's Tooth. And I'm very... Because I'm Madred's Bloodrazor, I'm very farm heavy. I'm literally just trying to clear out my jungle as fast as possible and steal anything I can from the enemy's jungler. I'm not really ganking that much. I do have my ult, and anytime I see, like... Anytime I know, okay, their jungler is going to be top lane and go up there, I end up being top lane. And, like, you know, if it's looking bad, I've got an ult to counter some stuff, right? But it's a very defensive ult. It's very much like, I'm not looking to counter gank. I'm not looking to turn this on you. I'm looking just to save people. We get like 10, 15 minutes in, and we're losing. We have like 3 kills as a team, and they have like 8 kills or 10 kills or something. And our mid laner's just like jungle diff, non-meta, literally trolling. Literally no ganks. You know, AFK push mid. Like, he's just in all chat, just blaming me and flaming me, right? Come here, Jack. Hi. Pat, 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 pat. And now you're waving at chat. This dude is just flaming, right? Well, they start going for jungle, like with 2 people. Their jungler and jungle. They start going for dragon with their jungler and like their mid laner. And I like just finished my Nashor's Tooth or my Wit's End. I finished a 2nd or 3rd item. So I show up to dragon. They immediately pull off for me. And I fucking shred their mid laner. Just like, you know, I've maxed out E, which back then was the on-hit and range damage for Kayle, before the rework. And I just pop, 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 pop. Mid laner's gone. Just deleted. And then the jungler starts walking at me. Pop, pop, pop. And I think he was really tanky. He literally walks to me, punches me once, starts walking away, dies. And then I get dragon. They're pushing top lane. This is like a minute later. This was a huge item spike for me because like both of them had not a bounty, but you know, were worth a lot of gold. I go get like Wit's End off of this. They're pushing top. There's like 3 of them pushing top. I literally just show up, kill the mid laner again. They try a bunch of CC on me, but I ult, so I negate a ton of their burst. And then I just kill like their top laner and then their jungler. Literal 1v3. And my team was just like, oh shit, this Kayle's kind of fucking big. Just follow Kayle around. And so literally, I just start walking up to lanes, hitting towers and destroying them. And if the enemy team shows up, I just fucking wipe them off. Our mid laner is like literally AFK in base for like 5 minutes, but I'm so fucking big, we're just winning. And so that they see that we're winning, and our mid laner's like, oh, maybe I should go help. And so he starts, you know, joining the group. He's not saying fucking shit, but he's just sticking with the group. And at one point, we have a fight at Baron, and I get a pentakill. Literally, just like, pentakill Kayle. By the end of the match, I'm like 23 kills and 2 deaths, and we win. I literally just hit an item spike and just started deleting the enemy team. And at the end of the match, I've only ever seen this once in 10 years of League of Legends. This mid laners, who was like fucking trash talking me and quit the game and like said push mid, he literally types out, hey, I was wrong. I am sorry. You carried. And then he left. And it was just like, I tell this story and people are like, yeah, this story is fake. League of Legends players don't admit they're wrong. That's a that happened story. And then they started clapping. I swear to God, though, this guy genuinely apologized. He left instantly. He did not want to stick around for it. That feeling of like, oh, a League player said he was wrong and apologized. I've never seen it since then. LOL, you said bottom. Oh yeah, I forgot about Bloodrazor. Elan's a bit cute. I got to a point with League a long time ago where playing meta was so boring, so I played exclusively off meta. The amount of pushback you get for it is insane. Then you hit them with the meta slave after you win lane. Yep. The Jonkler 5 back clean. Goddamn, he admitted that's insane. League players admitted they're wrong. What timeline are we on? That's insane. This guy, this was like season 2. Whatever season was Madred's Bloodrazor. And junglers like Master Yi and people that just stayed in the jungle for 20 minutes. And then when they came out, their Madred's Bloodrazor was so stacked up they just won. That's the season this happened. And, yeah. That is by far my best game of League ever. Hi, Archangel. You hecking precious and super cute. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, Jack's here, bits. That remind me of that one time I get trash talked by a Darius player. And Bottlist? Oh boy, the power of Nasus. I have had a lot of games where I, like, play off meta and do well. I've had a lot of games where I just fucking carry hard and it's like a great game for me. I think that kill game is obviously the best. I did have a game where I was playing AP Xin Zhao. I used to play AP Xin Zhao mid. Anybody who knows what AP Xin Zhao does, their charge had an AP ratio. Their knockup has an AD ratio, but, you know, it's also CC. And then their W, well, I say their W. Their second ability was an attack speed boost. And so with Nashor's Tooth, all of their abilities were good. I think their ult, the knockback, was also AP ratio. And so he was super bursty because both his dash and his ultimate were AP ratios. So you would charge somebody, auto, ult, and like it was 3 hits of like crazy damage because you'd have Lich Bane also. Did you play AP Master Yi back then? I don't think I even have Master Yi. I think I have him just because I was trying to buy every champion. I don't think I've ever played Master Yi. But here's the thing. If you get fed as AP Xin Zhao, if you get ahead, you can get Nashor's Tooth, Rabadon's Cap, and Zhonya's Hourglass, and you can start healing off of turrets. So, like, his passive, it used to be every third hit heals you based on your AP ratio. So if you have a lot of AP and attack speed, you're fucking healing a lot. And so you would get to a point where you would just go to a lane, walk up to the turret, it's shooting you, and your health just goes donk, donk, donk. And the moment you start attacking it, your health just goes doot, and so it's doot 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 doot, and like you're just fucking healing from a turret that's shooting you. Oh yeah, soloing turrets was hilarious. It was fucking stupid. And like when it's one of those, like, it's off meta, it's not broken, it's not busted. Honestly, it's probably weak, which is why you don't see it played often. But it might be kind of like secret underplayed, because it really wasn't that bad. But the best part about it was that people don't know how to play against it, right? When you see Xin Zhao mid, and he charges you and walks away, and you're like, this Xin Zhao's bad, he doesn't know how to follow up. And he charges you and walks away, and waits 10 seconds, charges you and walks away, and then you're like, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm literally at 50% health. What is happening? And he's at full health, and like, you've been hitting shots on him. You've literally been harassing him, and like, you see his health chunk, and then 10 seconds later, he's full health. It's like, what do you do against? If you don't know what AP Xin Zhao is, you literally just sit there, like, confused, like, I don't understand what's happening. And then, like, you get to 50% health, he gets the ult, he charges you, autos, ults, and you die, and you're like, what? Huh? And, like, to beat AP Xin Zhao, you either need to be something that can slow attack speed, or you need to know he's a very bursty assassin. He's going to come at you like fucking Zed or LeBlanc, and you cannot be low against him. And you need to outpoke him more than he can heal and poke you. And like, that's probably the best thing about playing off meta. If somebody doesn't know how to play against that champion, they don't know what to do to counter you, and it's just a free fucking lane. Before backdoor protection on turrets? Peter, the horse is here. People. Little AP Nasus, no stacks, surrender at 20. Top lane teleport for a second time, enemy towers destroyed after that. It's a bad time for every unattended towers. You know where I played Nasus the most? I actually played a bit of Nasus jungle. Because the large minion in jungle camps would give you 12 stacks. And, like, all the little ones still give you 3. So, like, you clear like normal. You try to get stacks, but you really don't care too much. But by the time you're 7 or 9, your Q cooldown is so low that you can just farm stacks. So you go fight raptors, and you're just like, boom, plus 12. Boom, plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Walk over to your wolves, plus 12. Plus 3. Plus 3. Walk over to your opponent's raptors, plus 12. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. It becomes like you get behind on gold. Jungle Nasus really fucking struggles with gold. But with stacks, it is easy stacks and it is fast. Hi, Proshiro, Alu, playoff meta win. He only won because it was off meta, lol. You love to see it. My favorite characters to play. I really liked Kale before her rework. I think her rework is good. Hi, Kyo. I think her rework is good, but I personally liked old Kale more. I really like playing Shyvana. Not the new AP Shyvana. I really liked Bruiser Shyvana. I fucking loved going into the jungle, killing everything so fast and just having my ult ready. Going into the enemy's jungle, just taking it. Just taking all of it. And anytime they try and stop me, just ult over the wall. Titanic Shiv was insane. Yeah, I liked Ravenous Hydra Shiv. I like playing it like more of a damage bruiser than a tank. You really need to be ahead to do that, otherwise you need to build more tanky. But like, I loved just getting ahead on gold because I'm fucking shredding their jungle. And then like, I'd get to a point where I have like 200 CS and the enemy jungler has like 60. And I just walk into their jungle, and anytime they've been finding me, I'm leaving, right? I'm ulting over a wall. And then, like, they find me the third time, and they're like, stop taking my jungle! And they just fucking run at you, right? They're like, get out of here! And you ult on them, and they're like, wait, you didn't ult away, you ulted on me. Oh no, this is different. And you just fucking shred them because you're an item or two ahead. Oh, I fucking love that shit. When they're so used to you running away that they think they're stronger. But like, when you like have 1 or 2 items up on them, you're just like, yeah, I don't need to run from you anymore. AP Shiv isn't even new, honestly. They just leaned into it when it get popular, pretty sure. Yeah. I liked it before it was popular. I loved just going through fucking the jungle so fast. Now, as much as I love Shyvana, my worst match of League ever was as Shyvana. I was playing jungle, and I felt like I was doing really good. There was an Amumu on the other team, and I literally took his entire jungle. I took everything from him. He literally did not have a jungle, and he hit level 6 last because he just had nothing. And I was warding his jungle and his river. We knew exactly where he was at all times. But my team was just so trash. He would walk into bottom lane, throw the bandage toss, land it every fucking time, and get a kill. So by level like 7 or 8, he already had 5 kills, and he was just like, oh, I don't need to farm. You know, this Shyvana's counter jungling me so hard. You know, there's probably nothing in there anyway. I can just go lane to lane and kill everybody. And my team was so fucking bad, I would be pinging the Mumu. Like, he's coming, you've died 2 times to him already, and they would just stay in lane and die again. And my team was flaming me for it. They're like, you never gank! This Amumu is just ganking all of us! Ow. This Amumu is just fucking farming us, dude! You're trash! I wish we had the Amumu! Ow, ow. Fuck you. And it was like, if you just didn't die, if you had any sense of map awareness, you would have wasted his time, He wouldn't have a jungle. He'd be level 4 when we're 7, bro. How do you watch him just waddle up to your lane and land the bandage toss every fucking time? And it was like, I quit League from that. I stopped playing League for like 6 months when that happened. Oh, fair, almost like Trinity hype. You hug, abois. You had the Amumu too, then he could call you trash as well. That match, I remember being so angry and frustrated from that. What? Come back, Icarus. Please. I remember that match just like, because I felt like I did everything right. This was the match of League for me, where it's like, win lane, lose game. I did everything right. I won my lane, which was technically jungle. But my team just did so poorly against the enemy jungler that not only did we lose the game, they blamed me for it. You did everything right except play 4 other characters as well. That's the match that, like, my blood boiled from that one. I don't think if I had any other, like, really good matches. I had some good Bard matches. What's on random Ukrainian radio? Uh-oh. I had some really good Bard matches where I would play support. I'd be really good at collecting meeps. This is what all stalkers listen to when in the zone. Fucking tourist, man. I get to late game. I hit 70 meeps. I buy a Rabadon's death cap after all my support items. And then, the enemy team is, like, running toward us, right? They're running toward us. They're looking for the 5v5 at Baron Pit. I hit their tank with one of the meeps and dodge whatever skill hook they have. And it cones off them. And it hits the tank for, like, 1/10 of their health. But it hits the entire team behind him for, like, 1/5 of their health. And slows them. And now the whole team's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Hang on. That was the fucking support, huh? And now they're all slowed. And you Bard ult them. And your team just gets ready. You fucking throw the Q so that as soon as the Bard ult comes off, 2 of them get stunned. And then you're just throwing autos out also, which is doing a shit ton of damage and slowing them. That shit felt so good as a support. That shit felt like absolutely game-changing, fucking game-devastating. It was like, when the fucking support becomes like a legitimate DPS threat, it's like, what do you do against that? Okay, so wait, that's a radio station in the game, right, Bits? Or is that just some random... No? Huh. You just randomly turn on Ukrainian radio stations? I guess not randomly, but you went looking for one? I do sometimes? Okay. But it wasn't me this time? Gotcha. This is what all stalkers listen to when in the zone. Yeah. Here's a crazy story I saw. So in Denver, Colorado, there was a bus driver. Apparently they were a substitute bus driver. And like they had a route to take the kids home, right? School lets out at 3. They should probably finish their route around 4, and all the kids should be dropped off. This guy wouldn't leave for an hour? Hi, Whitacun. This guy wouldn't leave an hour because the kids were being disruptive and talking. And this guy was just power tripping. He's like, we're not leaving until you all quiet down. We're not leaving. And like, he wasn't like actually saying that to them. I guess like, he was just sitting there and all the kids are like, bro, what's going on? They leave like an hour late. And he's getting so frustrated by these kids. They're all like 10 years old, by the way. They're all like 8 to 10 years old. He gets so frustrated by them. He just stops at a random intersection. And he says, get off of my bus. And all the kids are like, what? And he starts screaming at them, get off my bus. And so all the kids get off. It's like 40 kids. They get off the bus. And he closes the door and he drives away. This is Colorado. It is literally snowing outside. And all these kids are like, just there in the cold, just like, what do we do? And so, you know, they're crying, freaking out. Most of them don't have phones. Some of them call their mom. Some, like, random people stop by and they're like, hey, you're a bunch of kids crying in the cold. Is everything okay? And they're like, no, the bus driver just told us to get out here. And they're like, okay, they call the school. I think what happened is like, yes, some of the people there were like, okay, which kids are the furthest? And just the kids got in their car and we're going home. This is the part that I'm like, whoa, that's kind of weird. But like, there was one woman who was interviewed who she got a call. She got a call and she answers it. And just this random guy is like, hey, is this Mrs. Jenkins? Yes, who is this? My name's John. The bus driver with your kids was kind of crazy and just dropped them off in the middle of nowhere and it was snowing. I was nearby and so they're in my car right now and I'm bringing them to your house. I know this is probably uncomfortable and you don't really want to call from some random stranger you've never talked to in your life. But yeah, I have your kids and I'm bringing them to your home. It's not a call any mom wants to fucking hear, right? And so, obviously the substitute driver is gonna get fucking, well, he's gonna get fired. He's gonna get sued. Just absolutely, like, mental that in any stretch of the imagination he thought this was okay. Lawsuit about to grape that man? May he be living under the bus? I don't want him to be, like, destitute and, like, literally not have a place to live. I do think he should never be a substitute driver again. Dad hearing that load gun? No, I don't think it's like that, Riddle. Because it's not like, hey, I kidnapped your kids, I took them out of their class, and you'll never see them again. It's more like, hey, I'm a good Samaritan. I know you probably don't want your kid picked up by some random guy. But, like, the alternative was them literally freezing on an intersection. I hate kids too, but holy shit. The Riddle, the dad or mom, the parents would never be mad at the Good Samaritans helping the kids. Right? It's just unsettling to rely on Good Samaritans like that. And it has the opportunity to, like, you know, something bad happen to the kids. Not for the random guy, but the bus driver. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see a dad being like, I'm gonna load their gun and kill him. I mean, first and foremost, it's Colorado. That's a pretty liberal state. But, I imagine that, I don't know. I mean, the dad would be probably fucking pissed. The mom would be fucking pissed. I don't know if there'd be much difference between them. But yeah. That's a story that, like, I saw that and it was just like, what the fuck? How does a guy think that's okay? How does this happen? He was a substitute bus driver. I just, like, I can't think like, you know, maybe he's used to high school students or college students where they're more behaved. I'm like, hang on. High school students on a fucking bus be well behaved? No shot. What was this guy expecting of 10-year-olds? I don't know. I'm tired, guys. We're at 6.5 miles. I'm ready for a nap. Oh, it's 12. I gotta open up somebody's stream and collect my channel points. Wait, no, they're not live today. It's Saturday. They're literally not going to be live today. Woohoo! 6.5 miles. I'm proud of you and thank you. Sure, if I don't need a gun, an iron rod will also work. I don't think that's a good solution, Riddle. Well, it's fucked up what he did. I don't think that justifies you in assaulting him. It's Saturday, right? It is, it is. I was thinking weekday, so I was like, Koyo's going live. It's 12. Saturday right here. Separate him from his left leg? No, no, no. He needs some community service. He needs maybe fucking anger management therapy. You know, obviously he should be out some money. I don't think he should be out so much money that he's fucking like destitute and living on the street. You can give him whatever you want. I still want his left leg? No! Why do you want his left leg? That's fucked up. You can't just take someone's left leg. They need those. No, no, I'm with Icy. Yes, I can. Why do you even want a left leg? What are you gonna do with it? Nothing, neither is he. I mean, who wants a right leg? Left is just way better. You don't need it? Okay. Do you guys have a dominant leg and a, like, passive leg? So, like, people are right-handed, right? Or they're left-handed. I'm right-handed. Hi. My left leg is dominant compared to my right leg. For sports, yeah? When I balance on one foot, if I balance on my right foot, it's a little shaky. It's a little wobbly. If I balance on my left foot, it is like perfect balance. Do you guys have legs? You don't need it. Tomorrow we have grand opening for the new building at church. Bro, just one thing to pass. People are stressed and working their ass off. When they will say, like, I work hard, that's just dumb. Why do we wait 3 days before the event? Right leg is actually useful. You know, if I kick you with either one, you're going down. For sports, yeah. I mean, if I kick somebody with either leg, they're going down. But, like, my left leg feels more stable than my right leg. Hi, Yuki. You gay doing 6.1 miles? We are at 6.7 right now. But I think we're closing in on the end. I'm left-handed, but I like kicking with my right leg. So I think that's natural, North Prince. I think you kind of zigzag. So, like, if you're right-handed, it's more natural for you to put your weight on your left foot. Same thing with your eyes. My left eye is stronger than my right eye. So I have, like, a left eye, right hand, left leg situation going on. And to me, that makes sense, right? If I open stuff with my right hand, I'm typically shifting my weight to my left leg while doing that. Boy, Yuki, ah shit. Use legs to pin you and down. Oi! My guess was off. Mickey, I am right-handed. And I like kicking with my right leg, though? I'm right-handed and right-legged for soccer. Really? I'm right-eye dominant? Left-eye dominant, though? For me, it's a zigzag. For me, it's a left-right-left. Euland, I was fisting all the bosses. And even some players. I saw you on an elevator and a dog jumped in on it with you. And I was like, oh no, their sword's gonna be too big and hit the walls. And you just went pop, 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 and just fucking killed him. And it was like, oh shit. Hell yeah. Yee yee. Yuki is a stand now. Love the fist so far? Hell yeah. How did your bow run go? Did you finish that run? I did? Hell yeah. Finish the final boss with roughly 7 tries? That doesn't even sound like you struggled at all. That just sounds like you showed up and whooped his ass. Jack, stop eating Jack.
Aw.
Well, the final boss I know the moveset of from the first Dark Souls game? Like Yuki's spec for like one weapon exclusively? Oh, but I was hungry, that ghost. Eat Jack. But I did do Taekwondo for quite a few years. I kept at it. I would have been the first to be granted first degree black belt. And that weapon is trash. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and I want a nap.
I wasn't trying to eat you. Don't believe their lies.
Except Night Crossbow and the Compound Bow? How dare you, Kyle? Great bows were too slow for any boss usage. If you're hungry, grab a Snickers. I'll eat you, Kyle, later on. With those juicy thighs. Hi, Den.
You know, there's a joke that could be made here. Considering I'm a cat and... No,
The
yeah,
other
no, I'm
avatar.
not going.
The other avatar.
That one's a cat too!
Grab Ewan's miffins. Hello, Den, Bit. Eat the pussy. Whose chat was I in yesterday? I was watching somebody. I was in Quaddy's chat. And Sis was there like, yeah, Den's here. I just want to remind you all that Den's here. I'm here with Den. And I was like, okay. I'm so happy for them. The more Sis talks about it, the more jealous I get. Ah, that sounds so nice. Den, are you and Sis dealing with the power outage and internet down that much, or is it just not affecting Sis? We're done. It super dodged us, very pog. Good. That'd have been a big downer. I mean, you still would have had each other's company to, like, get through it, but that'd have been very annoying to deal with, like, as you're visiting. I know Core is dealing with it a lot right now. Her power is, like, literally on a fucking generator.
Saw her in VR chat last.
Probably on desktop. Or maybe even mobile. You saw her on VR chat? Where did...
Yeah.
Oh. Where did my Chatterino just go?
I mean, she was on Orange, but and I requested her for got no response. Probably.
I don't know where my Chatterino just went. That's fine. I'll just make another. Give you guys music. I need to name more columns after friends in RimWorld. Den. Dibs on any arsonists you pick up bits. Yes, make sure make me a farmer or something. Icy riddle. What the fuck, Canadian having power problem? Canadian? No. Seattle. Washington. Not Canadians. Best shooter and farmer. Deal. Okay. You guys wait there. I'm over here to change my trackers. A little more. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Octomage. I love you. Yep. Calibrate. Oh, I didn't change the clothes. Wait, Core's not Canadian? No.
You guys thought Core was Canadian?
I think Riddle did. No, she's not Canadian. She has never been Canadian.
What?
She is close to the Canadian border. She's in Washington. But no.
The state.
Six. Oh my god, we got the number!
We got the funny number. Let's go.
We got the funny number of miles walked. 6.9 miles, and now we rest. Done. And then I need to close this. Come over here. And then change this one to that. Core's getting retconned. What the fuck? Nice. Woohoo, 6.9. Nice miles. I'm proud of you, and thank you. 6.9 nice miles. Thank you, Wrath. Nice. It only took us 150 streams. We've gotten
the Core Lord.
We've gotten 6.9 before, but for some reason it just feels like it's not a number that it lands on. It feels like we get 7.2 a lot. Go here. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. Pins. Pin 3.
I see portal.
Ewan, would you play through a Dark Souls game for day 550? No. Absolutely not. Nope. I miss PSO1. Hi, Oni. There's a really good private server for PSO1. I want to play it at some point. Because I probably have like 1,000 hours in Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 on the GameCube. It's something that there's a few people that I really want to see that game. I was a few... Oh god, what was the human ranger? Male human ranger. I forget what that is. Raymar? I think it was Raymar? I was a Raymar. I got to level 125 around that region, and my file corrupted. Technically, my friend's file corrupted, and I had transferred my character to him, so we both lost our characters. We decided to, like, hack in new characters, and I made a Hugh Casil that was like 168. And I actually liked this character more, but it was, you know, not the same, right? It was like, man, I miss my character. It didn't have that, like, attachment. It didn't have that, like, blood, sweat, and tears with the character. I'm like too low. Oh no, I just always go to this side because... Okay. I see what I've done. Yoink. Yoink. Night? Okay, I don't know if I can grab that. Right there. And I feel like that's a little loud. I used to play on SEHT Hack. I don't know what that is. It's called Kid Cubby. I'm out and about right now, so maybe I can make it to Cuddles. But since I'm caffeinated, I can't guarantee that I'll not. That's fine. I'll be on blue status, so. Onum or GTFO. Just kidding, you could be whatever you want. Private server? SEHT Hack is one of the good private servers out there. It might be the one I played. I don't know. I played it on it with... Shut the fuck up, Pixel. I played on a really good private server with my ex. We played through normal. And then, we stopped playing, and then I've said I want to play through it with other people like Core. And then I found out later on that, one of my friends, the Uber Elite, actually knows the guy that runs, the really big PSO 1 and 2 private server. So it's like, oh shit, like, I just have a connection to that server. They still have a GameCube server too? Currently working a second double shift. Sorry I haven't been present at all. Hope you beans are well. You never have to apologize, Technorave. Hi, I hope your work goes fast. You know how it works. This stream exists for you to benefit from whenever you want to. There is no obligation to be here. I think Affinia is the other big one. I don't remember which is... I definitely don't know which one I played on. I also don't remember which one my friend has the connection to. I think they were the same one. I think it was like the one I played was the one that I had the connection to. Almost forgot to do this. I also almost forgot to do this. I'm obligated to spend as much time with friends as humanly possible before I go home. Hell yeah. The friends that are, like, there, right? Not online. Nearly forgot to do this. You did it at the beginning, North Prince. You didn't forget. I promise you, you did that. Stuck in traffic? What the hell, Pixel? I can't believe you are typing in chat while driving. That's illegal. Not allowed. I mean, yeah, but like, I want to come walk. I think you should spend as much time as possible drifting right now. Spend as much time with people offline as you can, then. And like, you know, maybe play some local co-op games with them and stuff. You know, have fun doing stuff. I want to Kissland? Okay. Okay. I always found it kind of weird when, like, somebody visits me, and then they, like, get on their PC and start gaming with other people, and it's like, what the fuck did you visit for, right? Now, maybe if you and sis are, like, rotating who's fucking sleeping, yeah. I could understand that, but... Oh my god, I'm tired. That was 6.9 miles. Hell yeah. True, though his butt is asleep in VR. I actually saw him on VR. I was like, what the hell? Is this dude sleeping in VR when Den's there? Huh? Don't regress to normie, become loser failure. Nice. Hi, tired. I'm Oni. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. For a while. If I ever said I'm tired, there would be like 3 people that bust that out instantly. And I was like, oh my god, my chat is just becoming dad jokes. And then it went away and I stopped hearing them. I'm like, yes, problem solved. I feel like I'm about to start hearing a lot more of them again. Why do I keep yawning? Oh my god. Problem solved. Didn't have to ban anyone. True. True. I think I covered all my stories today. Let me double check. Played 2 fucking hours of hardcore WoW with Koyo. Pirates are the reason the US doesn't have the metric system. Walmart gamer signs. Eat, slur, game, repeat. Just 5 more N-words. I like to party, and by party I mean stay inside and harass women online. Colorado bus driver wouldn't take kids home until they stopped talking, and then dropped them all off at a random intersection in the cold. Gun shop in Indiana has the portrait of a naked man in the bathroom, and has a board over the penis. This guy went to the bathroom, got curious, moved the board, and an alarm went off. Brand new sentence. Rural Japanese town under siege by monkeys is defended by 3 elderly women with airsoft guns. They call themselves the Monkey Busters. Story of a guy in a work call. Boss wants cameras on. LL, you're in the bathroom with the mask on. No, sir, I'm at my dad's chemotherapy appointment. And then Linus Tech Tips bought 290 acres in Vancouver Island, Linus Town, in comments. I'll probably get banned. I have... What the fuck, Monkey Buster? Adar. I have only banned kids from my chat. Kids or bots. We banned one transphobe. We had one person that, you know, had a lot of transphobic stuff in their profile picture, and they started saying some kind of stuff. But it was weird. For like a month, they seemed like a normal, nice person. We banned them. We've banned a lot of kids. My favorite thing, my absolute favorite thing, is when somebody comes around and you can just tell they're a kid. You can just tell they're really young and probably too young to be on Twitch. And so you lowball their age. You're like, dude, what are you, 11 years old? And they're like, no, I'm 13. Because, you know, when you're that young, every year is so important. And people can't be calling you 11. That's so fucking insulting. And so they correct you. They always correct you. They literally cannot help themselves. And it's the funniest thing ever. Because, like, I typically keep my stream 15 to 16 plus. You know, kind of 18 plus, but, like, it's more PG-13. But plus some a little bit. 15 to 16 is kind of like the... where I'm like, okay, this doesn't bother me. And when somebody's like, no, I'm 13, it's like, bro, okay. Bye-bye, you're too young to be here. We've probably banned 5 people for being too young. I've timed someone out because they were pushing my buttons. Butlin makes it 18 plus. Poor too young. Hi, Dehi. I'm so young, man. I feel like there was one more. I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, we banned the one guy recently for the Trump stuff. He literally, it was like right after the election. He went into Cairo's chat, and then it was a different name, but it seemed like the same guy. He came into my chat and was saying like a bunch of political stuff. He was like, okay, bye-bye. I'm literally a baby. Not sure about that. I played 2 hours of Hardcore WoW yesterday, right? I kind of had fun. I've always avoided Classic WoW unless it was like Season of Discovery, but it was kind of fun yesterday. I'm like, man, I kind of just want to go play more Classic WoW. I do not want to play on the Hardcore server. Hardcore server sounds like, why would I hate myself like that? Ah, yes, Free Speech Boy. Did you pull the trigger or Yulin? I think I did. Typically, I actually don't want the mods, so Lost One, Icy. I don't want them to ban people unless it's clearly like, you know, they're throwing out racial slurs or like very obvious homophobia and transphobia, stuff like that. Unless it's like blatantly obvious, I don't want them to. If somebody's just pushing buttons or like, you know, just being really uncool, I talk to them first. And if it's like, you know, they're not getting the message, they're not agreeing, they're not following the rules, then I'll ban them. But even then, you know, I'm always like, you know, let me do that stuff. I want Icy Fire and Lost One to get the bots while I'm walking. That's really what I want them to mod for. Because it's real fucking hard to ban people while walking. My controller is kind of like moving with my steps, and then just being in VR makes my accuracy real bad. But like Lost One's kind of ban happy. Lost One is like, somebody says the wrong thing, and Lost One's like, I'm fucking ready to go. I'm hovering. I'm like, no, please, no. Hi, Dehi. Ah, yes, Free Speech Boy. My gin tastes bad, Rage. Did you pull the trigger? Yuli, I've done a purge once. Oh god, it's me, isn't it? What? The person I purged that was pushing my buttons? No. And shoutouts? I really want to do automatic shoutouts. Jack has automatic shoutouts. Did Jack make it here with us? I don't know if he did. He didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he followed through the portal.
He's not even online anymore. He portal dodged us. Jack has automatic shoutouts. I want what he has. Oh crap, I keep forgetting shoutouts. Ideally, it should be something that automatically goes off and you don't even have to. Mine motor skills are at -10 when in VR plus walking. He did not? Yeah. It's... I'd like to ban people like fucking Quick Draw, but it's so fucking hard. I can barely mute myself sometimes. I outright can't mute myself some other times. God, I want to play Classic WoW. Why do I want to play fucking Classic WoW? God damn it. I should at least do like Season of Discovery. Problem is, Season of Discovery has the fucking trash events. And so I wouldn't be able to record videos there. I would like to do WoW recording stuff of the classic zones. There was a guy who came into Counter-Strike randomly talking shit, saying something like, would your dad be proud something, something, gay, something, something? Yeah, I think that was the Trump guy. Insider secret. I'm just a mod, so Yuli has someone to compete with. When it comes to banning bots, that is not how it works. Put mouth gag on Yulin throne to mute Yulin. There already is one there, North Prince. Hardcore Classic is where it's at. That's where I played yesterday. Here's the thing, Octomage. Well, part of the reason I want to play Classic is to make Classic WoW Zone videos. I do not want to be RP walking through a WoW Zone on a fucking hardcore character. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Again, immediately hit with the red party cuff look by literally everybody. Bro is too embarrassed to go on. Don't worry, Elon. Every man had that problem at that age. Can't quick draw. Okay. Guy that showed up to Lopez stream during the Gauntlet thing. So extra effed up. You should start a new channel. Hardcore Classic only. And if you die, the channel is over. I don't want to add anything else to my Discord. The only thing I want to add to it is some fucking bot protection, because holy shit, the bots are fucking feral and ravenous. I hate the bots so much on Discord. Um. Unis anus, but wow. I want to reformat today. Hopefully, I fucking have the willpower for it. If I get through the reformat, I'll feel like fucking relieved and like I can do shit again. This last month, I felt like I've been in a fucking rut and I can't do anything because I'm keep putting off the stuff I need to do. Bull has a nifty thingy for his Discord? I know people that, like, they don't get bots. And so, like, clearly they're doing something. I should probably purge my server again, also. I should probably look at, like, is there anybody in my Discord that has, like, no mutual friends, no mutual servers, no messages. And I should probably just kick them. I don't want to, but I know it's worked in the past where I purge them and we stop getting bots. You said you're gonna reformat today, +1 to days until reformat happens. Oh no, I'm gonna be purged again. You can purge by inactivity on Discord as a whole. I don't really want to purge for inactivity. Because there's a lot of people, like, there's a lot of people that, like, I recognize the name and I know this isn't a bot. They're just there to lurk, right? There's quite a few people that, you know, they only are in the Discord for the live notification and everything else is muted. And I wouldn't want to kick them out. It's more like the user with no mutual friends, no mutual servers, gray name, created within the last year, or hacked account, VTuber artist or AI artist, commission me please. I just need to get rid of those. Like me. I there to lurk? I wasn't even gonna have a Discord server. Initially, I was like, I don't need one. I don't want to deal with one. And then Zuby was like, I need the notification. I will not show up if you do not have Discord notifications. Like, okay, fair. Me tree. We have an easy target today. Well, I wouldn't say easy because there's like 3 really good targets, but there's one person that's doing a subathon, so I'm like, oh, I want to go there. You did well today, Elon? Thank you. Oh, what time is it? 12:30? I'm ready to nap. The sub supporting the subathon. Oi! 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 What the heck? Alright. We're gonna go to Zaki. My favorite subathoner is sleeping. What? Aren't you subscribed? No, actually. I am not subscribed. Where am I putting the camera? I'm putting it in the same place as always, in front of the train. Anchor World. Fake sub. Oi! I'm not made of money. Have a good nap, Elon? Thanks for streaming. Love you. Hell yeah. Here are the socials. And then... I beat you to it. /raid. I think it's Zaki VR. Walk on our way over. Thanks for tuning. I'll probably catch you in VR. Hell yeah. Zaki's doing a subathon. They're cute. They're hot. They post a lot of memes on Twitter. They're good memes. They're one of those like high quality, high effort VR chat memesters. They also play a lot of marbles, which I love. Hi, Logitech. I almost want now that stream delay is minor. Almost. But yeah, go hang out with Zaki. They're playing Cult of the Lamb. It looks like they're going through some of the art stuff right now. But that being said, thank you for keeping me company. We did 6.9 nice miles today. I love you. Bye. He loves playing with balls. What do you mean by this?